Good evening, Laker football fans, and welcome to the stream. The Prior Lake Touchdown Club would like to thank the following sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Prior Lake American, Prior Lake State Agency, Auto Owners Insurance, Apple Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Apple Ford Shakopee, Nadiora Marina, Prior Lake, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Savage, The Wilds Golf Club, The Point Grill, Bar, and Music, Babcock and Morgan Family Dental, Prudential, Jeff Benson, Jeremy James and the James Gang, The UPS Store in Prior Lake, Watkins Family Chiropractic, Vile and Wild Orthodontics, Buffalo Wild Wings in Savage, Olson Dental, Your Smile, Our Passion, Universal Athletic, and Twin City Orthopedics. We'd like to thank all our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible, and thank you for sponsoring Prior Lake football. Good evening.
to sit back and see what happens. You talked a little bit about rankings and about all the good talent in 6A football right now.
Yeah.
Minnetonka was ranked number 1. They lost to Maple Grove, who the Lakers beat previously. And now we're sitting here. The Lakers lost to Eden Prairie last week. As Ken was mentioning, our first real introduction to a fast, hard-hitting team that plays fundamentally sound. And when we start a lot of juniors, that's a new experience for them. So they're going to come back. They're going to learn from that, and I expect a lot of good things tonight from the Lakers.
Yeah, and on an additional note there, Ben, we do have our, speaking of seniors and senior leadership, we do have our quarterback coming back tonight, Colin O'Connor, and we're looking for a healthy Spencer Shaver to step up in a big role tonight, because you know what, we need those seniors right now. We need them.
Absolutely. You know, responding to adversity, the first loss of the season, our goal is always to be playing our best football at the end of the year, and tonight's another chance for us to get better. So again, the 2-1 Lakers visit the 2-1 Skippers. As we look at this matchup, a couple people that I want you to keep your eye on for the Skippers, because the way that we contain them, it's going to have a lot to do with how this game plays out. The Skippers bring back their starting quarterback, number 6, Aaron Severson. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then Jackson Owens is the wide receiver, number 11, who's pretty electric, that they like to get the ball in his hands. Those two are both seniors, and they've been kind of leaders on that team and people that can change the game really quickly. So our defense has to be able to contain them. And one of the things we've talked about a lot this year is we have to be sound tacklers. So they're going to make plays. We have to make sure that those plays are not big plays. They don't turn into backbreakers.
All right. For those of you that are joining us on the stream, we thank you. We'd like you to reach us in the – well, we're not in the booth. We're on top of the press box. Reach us at PL4L Streaming tonight for questions, comments, or concerns. Any concerns, go to Ben Tressel.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'd like to thank our technical advisor, Mr. Russ Reeds. Hey,
Reed.
He was working fast under pressure. There might have been – hey, there he is. There's this guy. It's live. It's working. That means technical support. Is that point 2 of your job or point 0.02? Point 0.02.
Now, Mr. Reeds has to be mobile, agile, and not hostile. And so what he's done is he's demonstrated his flexibility.
Absolutely.
That's right. And you know what? We appreciate that.
Thanks
because
for being flexible.
We need flexibility.
Absolutely. And you know what? Mr. Reitz is going to join us at halftime to talk a little bit about the lay of the land and Prior Lake Athletics. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Right now, Minnetonka's taking the field. The Lakers are already lined up. It's getting close to the time for the national anthem, and you can just kind of feel it in the stadium. People are starting to get excited.
Starting to bounce a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great night for football. So if you didn't make it out to the game, I'm glad you're here with us. Sit out on your porch and enjoy the game.
Cameraman, Care 11, Brad Victor Bulver, will you turn the camera that way? You got to check out this venue. He's going to start over in the scoreboard corner.
Yeah, start in the trees over there.
Yeah, in the trees, young man.
Yeah.
And this is quite the scene out here. It's basically like a college campus out here.
Absolutely.
We got the field in front of us. Then we got baseball, softball field, practice fields.
Wax poetic, Longfellow.
We got the blue track.
You're a poet, and you didn't know it. All right, so Skippers are out there. They're all starting to face
Good work.
the north end of the stadium, getting ready for the national anthem. Their highlight video is playing. We are right next to the speaker in the booth, so if we end up repeating ourselves or not hearing each other, that's just part of the situation tonight. Thanks for working with us.
I'd like to thank our cameraman for buying me a Diet Dew before tonight.
Oh, yeah, essential.
It was a good move.
Diesel. I went diesel.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove my hat now. I'm going to turn off the sound, and let's see if we can catch the national anthem from the Skippers.
Came home his career at Concordia College in 2015. He was a USA College Football Preseason All-American. He was honored by ESPN with the prestigious Disney Sports Spirit Award in 2015. Carrying the battle flag of the Veterans of Foreign Wars is Bill Doc Winmark. Doc is a highly decorated combat corpsman, serving with the 1st Marine Division in Vietnam from 1969 to 1970. He came home to a successful career in medicine and healthcare. Please join me in honoring these men, brothers in combat, for their service and sacrifice to all of us here tonight in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please remain standing? Remove your hat to cover your heart. Veterans present this evening, you remain covered and salute. As the Minnetonka High School Marching Band, under the direction of Miles Mortensen, plays our national anthem.
All right, Laker fans, we're ready for this. The clock is ticking down to 0. We're about ready for kickoff. Here we are at Einar Anderson Stadium, Minnetonka High School. Again, 2-1 Lakers versus 2-1 Skippers. I'm going to give you a little brief history of the series between these two teams. They played 6 times. Prior Lake is got 2 wins. The Skippers have 4. And last year, actually, they played twice. They played once during the season and once in as they were trying to make their way to the Prep Bowl. And both times the Lakers lost to the Skippers. The second one was a narrow 10-6 loss on a neutral field. Very, very even matchup, and that's what I expect to see tonight. A very close, well-fought, well-coached teams. It's going to be a fun one to watch. John.
That was so much information. It was so much information. I just had to breathe. God, love it. I tell you what, Ben, this is finally starting to feel like football weather. It's just cooling out. The sun's going down here. Sun's setting here, and I'm feeling good. We got the sweatshirt on. I may have too many layers on right now, but you know what? I think we're going to be okay.
John, thanks for breaking down your personal situation. I mean, when we set the scene,
we got to share.
We need to know what's going on. One of the things that we do is we make connections with our audience, and it's good for them to know how you're feeling going into the night.
Share your stories.
Absolutely. Share your stories. Ideas matter. Let's get in tonight here with the Lakers. In fact, I want the ideas of our listening audience. A lot of you, as I look across the stands, are not here. So tweet in. Let us know what's happening. Give us some ideas. Talk to us.
All right.
Ask questions. It's kickoff time.
It's kickoff time, and we got Mr. Schroeder is back deep along with Mr. Parker Ellis to receive the kickoff. Here we go at Minnetonka.
Yeah, deep kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5 by Schroeder. There's the wedge.
That's right. That didn't take long.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Lakers. I like that we get to start with the ball on offense. It's a chance to put our stamp on this game right away, have a little ball control, move down and get some points on the board, get some confidence going. Colin O'Connor is excited to be out there. Almost ran the ref over on his way out to the field.
He did. He was excited. Made a nice move to avoid the ref there.
Absolutely.
First offensive series of the night. Lakers. Here we go. Starting shotgun. What do you think?
Yeah, we got LaGrange actually playing a little bit of H-back there for the injured Nick Tice. Ellis in quick motion. Fake the handoff. Keeper for O'Connor. Right away.
Oh, he's got some room.
What a great way to start. You know, sometimes when you've been out a couple games, it's just good to get in there, to get your first hit, get your first tackle, and get the feeling of the game. Good start.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get comfortable in there. Get used to being tackled again. He hasn't been tackled probably since Maple Grove. Oh, we got snacks in the booth.
I did bring snacks if you hear a little crunching. It's not grape nuts.
Avoid grape nuts.
All right, 1st and 10 once again. Handoff to Shaver. He's tackled almost immediately, gain of nothing. I did talk to a couple coaches before the game, as did you, and one of the things they're looking for tonight is Spencer Shaver to really have a big game. They're looking for him to step up as a senior leader, and also that's going to set the tone for the game. As you mentioned, Minnetonka had lost just last week to Maple Grove, who had a great running attack. So if we can have a little bit of a ground identity, that'll be important tonight. 2nd and 10. O'Connor looks to the sideline for the signal. Spread formation. Minnetonka's bluff and blitz. They stay back in their cover 2 shell. We throw the quick out. Oh, off the hands of LaGrange. And kind of a tough throw and catch right there. Little off. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
It's really, he was open there in the flat. Ball was just a little bit high and outside, but one he might catch next time.
So 2nd and 10. First throw, 3rd and 10. First throw of the season. Not the first throw of the season. First throw of the game for O'Connor. Now we're facing a little bit of a tough situation. Unbalanced to the left. O'Connor hit
loose.
Fumbles.
Ball's loose.
Yeah.
Arm was going forward, I think.
And the ball's still loose. Still loose. I think it was covered up by blue on the 41. I think Minnetonka has their first quick change.
Yep, that's turnover.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's not what we're looking for. One thing the coaching staff did mention is that we do have a couple injuries on the offensive line, which might have played into part of the reason that pressure got to our quarterback there with the caused fumble.
Yeah, O'Connor there did the right thing, stepping up in the pocket. May have held on to that just a little bit too long, and turnover. Skippers come onto the field, a chance for us to see the Laker defense here. Laker defense has been picking up our offense here and there all season, so let's hopefully get a 3 and out here, Ben.
Absolutely.
Pick them up.
So if you take a look, number 6 at quarterback, again, that's Severson, and we got number 11 is the closest man in trips. He just went in motion to the far side of the field. And they're throwing right to start. They're throwing right up the seam. All right. Sandwich between Emmerich and Shaver after the catch. Gain of about 9.
All right, Ben brings up 2nd down and 1.
Yeah.
Skippers, they're a team that spreads it out similar to our offense, and you'll see the quarterback under center sometimes and in shotgun. They mix it up, but they do throw the ball quite a bit.
Yeah. Dave Nelson, the head coach for the Minnetonka Skippers, that's kind of been his MO for quite a while. They rush forward right up the middle for about a gain of 2. I think that's going to be a first down at about the 29.
Yeah,
for the
chains
Skippers.
are moving. Chain gains on the go.
It is, like you said, it's a great night for football out here. And you know what? The pads are just starting to thump here. It's early in the game. Let's see if we can get a quick change here on defense and get off the field. Maybe get the ball back. Once again, shotgun position for Severson. Handoff to 23 up the middle. He's hit quickly and wrangled down by Shaver. Might have been Noah Benson.
Yeah, might have been Noah Benson and Spencer Shaver. Either way, short gain.
2nd and 7 coming up. So the Lakers, like I said before on defense, what they're thinking right now is they're thinking that they're going to sit back in the coverage. They're going to try and make plays, tackle the ball when it's in front of them. They're not going to send too much pressure. They're actually hoping that their 4 down linemen and their outside linebackers are the ones that can get pressure without sending too many blitzes. This time we send 5 rushers. Oh, we lost contain. They got one out. Great ballerina catch. He just dropped it at the end.
Yeah, good defense there. The quarterback scrambling, showed his athletic ability, threw a nice ball. Just dropped there, but you could see the Lakers staying assignment sound there defensively.
They put a little pressure on. assignment sound out on the outside. It would have been nice if one of them could have stayed wide and one gone up the middle as they're rushing that quarterback. Maybe get a hit on that guy. Make it a long game for him.
Okay, 3rd down and 7.
Little spread formation for the Skippers. This is a big play. Force them to kick it early. Double pumps, throws the quick route. Oh, bobbling ball.
Man.
I thought Benson was going to pick it up on the tip drill.
That had tip drill written all over it, didn't it?
Absolutely. A little juggling. Noah Benson learned that back at Jeffers Pond, how to juggle. Go Mike Coping. So, it looks like they're going to try for the field goal. So, points off of turnovers, that's one of the things we mentioned at the beginning is going to be a big part of this game.
Wow.
Let's see if we can hold them to 0 here.
Yeah, the Skippers, they bring out number 10.
44-yard field goal. Oh, number 10 is Grant Altman.
Yeah, this is a long field goal.
160 pounds.
Snap is
wet.
good. Kick is
but
up.
a big leg.
And,
no
way.
Bounces through.
Are you kidding me?
Absolutely. That's a career record. Hey, sign him up for the Vikings. Hello.
How about that? Hello.
Hello. Ah,
Well, that was interesting.
that's a little dude with a big leg right there.
That's what we call a good bounce. But give him credit. He got the football there.
He did. And, it's a team game. Good snap, good hold, good protection for the Skippers. You know what? I'll take it as a little bit of a mini victory that you have a turnover early in your own end and hold them to 3. That's okay. The Laker offense gets a chance to redeem themselves here right away.
I'm still getting over that bounce on the field goal.
Yeah.
It's the cross. Oh, man. Good times. Well, either
It was a
way,
good time.
not a whole lot of damage. Minnetonka leads early 3-0. 8 minutes, 54 seconds left in quarter number 1.
Grant Allen checks in to kick off for Minnetonka.
No, we're doing fine.
Lakers back on the field here for our second offensive series. Schroeder and Ellis are back deep. Our first series ended in a turnover.
I feel like Diggs, everything's sticking to my hands.
We got a packed house here tonight. It's getting loud.
Yeah.
All right, Schroeder.
Once again, he's
Looking for
going
a block.
wide. He's got
Get
a
to
little
the edge.
space here.
Get to the edge, John. Get to the edge.
Yeah.
There's that 4x1 speed.
Absolutely. He keeps his feet at about the 43-yard line, step out at the 42. Good return. You know what? Hey,
Talk to me.
when you're on that kick return team, you hold that block as long as you can. You never know where that guy is going to go. You know what? The return was set up for the wedge up the middle, and those guys on the edge try to keep that block, so he bounced wide and got a good return. That boy fast. 1st and 10 from the 43. O'Connor's back in. Quick shift. Trying to get the Skippers out of formation, maybe get an edge on them. Yeah, that's going to be an illegal motion pass.
Yeah.
We did not have our receivers set. That's too bad. Schroeder was working hard for that yardage. We're going to be going back 5 with an illegal motion penalty. You notice that Marlier had to run clear from one side to the other to get set, and he was not before the ball was snapped and people were in motion.
Flag on the field.
Here's the official call. Yep. Lakers weren't set. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll back us up 1st and 15.
5-yard penalty for the line of scrimmage.
We just got confirmation from Assistant AD Fuller that the stream seems to be working well. No buffering.
No buffering?
Audio issues anymore. So even though our offense went backwards on that play, we're moving forward up here on top of the booth.
That's right.
1st and 15 for the Lakers.
Ellis gets the ball, trying
Yeah.
to get to the edge.
Little end around there.
All right, so Lakers hit the reset button there. Brings up 2nd down. You know, Lakers come on here to the field for their second offensive series, and we're hoping to just establish some rhythm, Ben. And I think we were most productive when we were unpredictable with the run or pass.
Yeah.
We got to mix it up.
We're looking for a balanced attack. Right now we lean a little bit heavier on the pass.
Yep.
Normally, tonight that has not been the case as much. But I think that's a good plan. We got to, when we're on the road, try and gain some confidence and some success. There's a quick hitch route out to Marlier. You gained about 7 yards back, making it third and manageable. It's going to be about 3rd and 6.
I like that. Nice route there by Marlier. Running down, getting out of his route, turning around, catching the ball with his hands, not his body. Showed good speed and a nice timing ball there by the quarterback.
Yeah, so let's see what they dial up on 3rd and 6 or 7 here. And, they're looking right now for some combination routes. The Minnetonka Skippers play a lot of zone. They play kind of a cover 2 zone, but they creep those safeties up like you see right now. So right now it's looking a little bit more like man, and they're sending the blitz, trying to get to O'Connor.
Nice. He's got room.
He's loose.
Oh,
good play. Good
Yep.
play. That's the second time there's been an O lineman and a D lineman wrestling on the ground back behind the play.
Yeah, and with O'Connor back in the lineup, that's a part of the game that he brings to the table. He's got that ability to drop back, not panic, and the ability to run is a huge, huge deal for Laker Nation. On plays like that, no one's open, we still get positive yardage.
Absolutely, and there wasn't a whole lot of hesitation there. When he hits the back of his drop, he hits that 5th step, he's either unloading the ball or he's getting out of there. And that's what he's going to have to do tonight to be successful. And also to keep Minnetonka honest. Quick handoff to Schroeder. He did a great job bouncing outside, but those attacking defenders got there quick.
That was a nice tackle.
Yeah.
By two.
Luke Evenson.
Ben, the sun sets and the temperature has dropped severely.
Absolutely. I'm glad you have your layers.
Once again, I'm going to have to.
Thanks for the update, Monty. Yeah. All right, so here we are. 2nd and 10 after a gain of 0 by Schroeder there. We got spread formation. Once again, O'Connor's in the shotgun. High snap. Throws the quick hitch again. Minnetonka is going to be sitting on that a little bit. That time, tighter coverage, and we couldn't deliver it in to Marlier's lap right there. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. So Minnetonka sits in this cover 2 shell with their defensive secondary right now, but they do kind of invert it sometimes and really bring their safeties up and let those corners play a little bit of man. It's going to be an interesting matchup. It's kind of a tough defensive coverage to throw on sometimes in spread formations. They're really going to have to try and hit some of those inside receivers as well. Trips to the right. High snap. O'Connor corrals it, eludes the first rusher, throws the ball on the run. Oh, it sneaks through to the defender off of Marlier's helmet. It's going to be punt time.
Yeah, O'Connor showing good mobility there. We're rolling out to his right. Threw a ball there, almost a 50-50 ball. Thankfully, it resulted in incomplete.
Yeah. You know what? I looked down the field when Connor was being chased there, and all of our receivers were covered pretty tightly. I mean, the guy he threw it to, Marlier, was covered very tightly, but all of them were. So we have to do a good job getting separation as wide receivers as well.
Okay, so the punt team is out here for Laker Nation. Good snap. Get a Laker bounce. There you go.
Right. There's that bounce.
That's a Laker bounce. Put on your blue goggles at home. Watch that thing roll. Oh, well.
Picked up at about the 9. Yep. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Skippers. Instead of being in our territory to begin their drive, they're way back at the 9. This will be a great chance for our defense to get 3 and out and get the ball back in good position.
Ben, have you mentioned the critical factor of special teams?
We have not mentioned special teams. We have not also mentioned we have not mentioned the battle of field territory.
That's right.
That's a land war. We haven't mentioned those 2 key components that we bring to every broadcast.
And again, thank you for joining us. If you'd like to reach us here on top of the press box of Minnetonka at PL4L Streaming. Concerns go to Ben.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, quick handoff on a counter by the Skippers. Good run. Pick up about 6, maybe 7 out to the 16.
On a side note, the Minnetonka Skipper mascot, it's an interesting mascot with the headgear, Ben. for those of you that are wondering.
Well, maybe
as he turns around, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. It's a little bit scary, that mask.
maybe Bover will get that on camera a little bit later. Maybe after this play. It's right now 2nd and 3 for the Skippers. Big play for the Laker defense here if they want to get off the field quick. Fake handoff. They throw the quick slant. There's 11. Hey, good tackle out there. I believe that was Jaycox on the tackle.
Yeah, number 11 is their primary wideout, Jackson Owens. He's a senior, 6'1", 197. He's got good hands, good size.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can contain him tonight with our Laker defense and the speed that we have exhibited all season long.
Did you say exuberated or exhibited?
Well, it was a mixture. It was like a combo meal.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're listening closely.
Can I get some fries with that shake?
Can I get some
baby?
fries? Thank you.
All right, quick flat route and a couple extra moves. That tackling. We got to make sure they're shoring up that tackling.
Yeah, who let the dogs out there?
Yeah.
He got a little bit loose.
Yeah. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Skippers. Skippers making plays.
Ooh.
Right now, we had them shoved back to the 9-yard line, and they're already out to their 40, just in about 3 or 4 plays, not winning the land war. One of the classic blunders, according to Princess Bride. Never get into a land war in Asia.
No. Not recommended.
Oh, right
23, staying on the ground up the middle. That guy's got some, in limited space, he's got some quick feet.
Yeah.
He likes to operate in tight quarters. Yeah. Lakers take him down here. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and short. That was pretty good pickup there.
Absolutely. One of the things our defensive line is doing is they are getting upfield. They're getting a little bit of attack going there, but it's also creating some vertical holes for the running back to get through, and they're sneaking through right now. So we got to stay in our gaps, stay assignment sound, work together to make these defensive stops. Quick shift by the Skippers.
Lakers were threatening to
they
bring
throw
pressure.
The quick wide receiver screen.
Oh, nice defense.
Nice
That's what I'm talking about.
Gang tackle.
Tough to get to the edge on this Laker defense.
Yeah, playing fast. Here we go, 3rd and 3.
This is
huge.
This is big. This is a tone setter here.
Get off the field before they enter our side of the 50. Get the ball back still with time on the clock in the 1st quarter would be wonderful. Skippers break the huddle. Unbreak the huddle. Unbreak my heart.
Oh boy. Focus. Who?
We got bunch trips, and they're motioning the receiver out, the running back out there, and throwing back the other way to the quick hitch to 11. He is definitely their go-to receiver right now.
Yeah, he's a big body. He's taller than the guy that's defending him, and he's running his routes. He almost boxes him out like a basketball player. Kind of shields himself. And good hands. Hopefully Lakers can get on that guy and interfere.
So they did enter Laker territory at the 45, 1st and 10 for the Blue. Laker defense got to keep flying around, pursuing to the ball. Once again, quick motion by the Skippers.
Lakers bring some pressure.
We bring heat.
Get him down.
Yeah, finish the play.
There you go. Woo! We needed that, boy. We dialed up the blitz there.
Who was that? Was that Emmerich on the sack?
Shaver was in there. Emmerich was
in
there.
Might have been Herbst. I can't tell.
The pocket collapsed. We brought in a couple extra linebackers, it looked like. Shot the gap.
Yeah, they just said Herbst and Emmerich combined on the sack right there. 2nd and 16. This is the first time that the Skippers have really been behind the chains, meaning that they had longer than 10 yards to go. So this is a big play. Could upset their momentum here a little bit. That'd be nice. 2nd and 16. Oh, false start.
We'll take that.
Absolutely. A little bit of late shifting by the Lakers kind of threw them off maybe.
Well, you notice 35 Emmerich there approached the line of scrimmage and threatened to show blitz. And while he did that, we had an offensive lineman flinch from Minnetonka. And you know what?
That could have been the confusion. That could have been the confusion if Benson and Emmerich switched jerseys. That was 35 with Benson.
Or Benson, yeah. Well, maybe they did that.
Maybe. God, deception. You know what? Menke's really pulling out all the stops on defense this year. Very creative.
Line switch. Those are hard to get off quickly.
Number switch.
Some Vaseline. 2nd down and 21 for those who keep it score at home.
Oh, yeah, we got some
down
pressure
goes
there.
Frazier.
Yes.
Is that
79. Was that
the
Keene?
Whaley? Who is that? No.
Oh, 79, Ethan Keene.
Keene. Big spot, Keene.
Absolutely. They're going backwards. They're back at about the 38-yard line. It's going to be third and a good 27 yards. Holy cow.
Just what we needed. I love it. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in quarter number 1 here. Minnetonka's up early 3-0.
Back-to-back sack attack. Back-to-back. All right. Hey, I'd keep an eye on number 11. If I'm the Laker defense, I'd be very smart about that. They kind of motion in. They're trying to isolate Herbst on the outside there on him. Once again, they get the ball to 11 as expected. He's dancing. Made a few guys miss and took a good hit right there, too.
Yeah, he got held up.
Yeah,
Took a couple of big hits.
Absolutely. Gain of about 3. Opportunity cost of 4 big hits from the Laker defense.
All right, nice job, Laker defense. We needed that stand. We're going to send back Jax Jaycox to receive the punt.
And this is, like you said before, we need to touch on special teams a little bit. You know, Minnetonka came out with a good, strong field goal kick to put them up 3-0 right now with 2:35 left in the quarter. Let's see if we can pick up some yards on this punt return. Oh, Shankopotamus.
Oh, yeah, that's a lob wedge.
Yeah, going out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. So other than that field goal, we've had a good return on a kickoff. We've punted the ball down inside the 10, and now we're able to get good field position after that punt. So I like that we are definitely winning that element of the game.
It's a good element.
It's like
You had to pick an element.
It's
I
like
like
oxygen.
that one. Periodic table.
There you go.
Who?
ST. Special
It's
teams.
Friday. We're losing our minds.
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Lakers, 2:24 left in the quarter, down 0-3, looking to get some points on the board. O'Connor back in shotgun. We've had a couple high snaps, and O'Connor's done a good job corralling them. We can keep an eye on that. Keaton Schroeder pick up a 2.
Okay, corral. He's been corralling those, that's for sure. All right. Well,
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, Ben. We haven't seen a whole lot out of the run game tonight here, Ben. I'm hoping we can establish a little bit more of a balance tonight.
But you know what? They're sticking with it. They're sticking with it. Just because they've had a few shorter gains, they're not getting away from it. Okay? Keaton Schroeder just ran for another 1 yard. The thing is, when you're on the road, you can't panic early and start winging the ball around and fall far behind. We have to continue what we're doing. I like that they're sticking with the run, and they're going to mix in the pass here. They have to at 3rd and 7. Well, they don't have to.
Yeah, then there's that.
They may choose to.
Yeah, we are the road warriors tonight. This is a big 3rd down for us to keep this drive alive, Ben.
Watch for the screen to Schroeder. That's my crystal ball right now.
Watch me. Oh,
option.
O'Connor on the keep.
Oh, get a block, Schroeder. I love it. Look at that stock blocking down there by Marlier. That was a great play.
Did you see big number 13 Marlier just putting up the Stonewall Jackson, sealing the block? Nice job.
Absolutely. I'm glad I gave them permission to run on 3rd down.
I'm glad you did too. I was a little distressed. There's eustress and distress.
Eustress is good. Distress is problematic.
Agreed. All right, so hey, Laker Nation. If you're at home, you should be standing up clapping right now. We got 1:13 to go in quarter number 1. We had a big 3rd down and 7 conversion. Our mobile and agile quarterback is back. That's the con man, Colin O'Connor.
1st and 10 from the 35 in Minnetonka territory for the first time. You are definitely all for physical literacy. You're wanting our audience at home to get up, move around, get the blood flowing. Quit stealing my roster.
I knew you saw that. I don't know if you know this at home, but I have a tendency to lose all programs within minutes.
This program is like a yearbook. There's basically like pictures and breakdowns of every player from Minnetonka.
Fumble. We found my roster.
Bover.
Right, everyone calm down.
Bover's got such a good eye. You see
does.
it in the camera work. He also is able to find and locate that roster.
O'Connor
Quarterback
on the keeper.
Keep wide.
Oh, nice cutback.
Cutback.
Great cutback.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I know a couple of times tonight O'Connor has got close to the sideline, and instead of, putting his head down and barreling into somebody, he's playing smart. He's stepping out of bounds when appropriate, but he had a nice cutback there, was running tough, fell forward. A little bit of yak for our quarterback. Yards after contact.
Running.
Keep
running.
keep running.
Hey, we're going to the end of the first quarter here as the clock ticks down. We're going to have the ball 3rd and about 4 inside of the 30. Big play coming out after the quarter. So, John, you know what? We come out of that quarter down 3-0.
Yep.
We did start with the ball, which means you want to, have that extra opportunity to score there. But to come away only down 3-0 when we did have a turnover early on our half of the field, you can't be upset about that. It's good that we're back fighting in position to keep this game close and maybe even take the lead if we can finish off this drive. Colin O'Connor has really, jumped right back into the fold here. Not a lot of rust, Throwing the ball has been a little bit difficult, but I would say mainly because Minnetonka really dedicates a lot of personnel to the coverage side of things. So we're going to have to be able to run the ball like Maple Grove did. We got to do that to be victorious. And right now, our most efficient runner is Conman.
Yeah, demonstrating that senior leadership. He brought the Rust-Oleum with him. I didn't see any rust on him.
Nope.
He looks good.
WD-40.
All right, 12 minutes on the scoreboard. We're starting quarter number 2 here. Lakers down 3-0.
Big play.
Are on the move.
Big play. Let's see if Conman turns into Con Air.
Oh, high snap again.
He went up and got that one. Log rolls up to the 29. Man. Hey, I told you to keep an eye on that high snap. Right now, that's affecting some of our timing and affecting our ability to be an effective, productive offense.
Boy, O'Connor had cat-like reactions there on catching that. That was go-go gadget arms.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're kind of in that area. We're 4th and 4. We're going for it.
Let's go for it.
Your thoughts on this play, Ben?
Well, first I'm going to signal some plays down to the offense. I highly recommend that you don't do the ordinary, because right now we can't throw it out to those outside guys. They're caught up. Oh, we're going for the big play. That's unordinary. I like it, but we just are unable to complete. Like I said, they got good coverage back there. It's going to be tough to throw the ball. A well-thrown ball. The defense did a good job of squeezing Marlier off to the sidelines right there where there's not enough room to make the play.
Yeah, Marlier is the athlete on our team where we do like to throw him those, if we have to throw him those 50-50 balls. And Minnetonka actually has their defensive back there on that play number 8, J.J. Shetman. He's also a 6-foot defensive back. And so he's got the size to go up for those balls there. And, at least O'Connor threw that ball where, it wasn't going to get picked off. It was either going to be caught by our guy or incomplete.
I was hoping it would be picked off. It was 4th down. I will say that Shetman, that number 8, has been kind of mirroring Marlier across the field, whichever side he lines up on. That's a hard, strong run by number 23 for Minnetonka with a stiff arm to finish. That's Tamar Hopkins.
Yeah,
that was aggressive.
Talk about the rules as far as stiff arm there. At that time you saw the running back place his hand on the face mask, it looked like, of Mr. Jones.
He did, Mr. Jones and me, and you cannot clasp. So you can put your hands on the helmet. You can put your hands on the face mask as a runner, but you cannot clasp.
There we go, folks.
Kopang
would be proud.
That did not happen. Kopang does get mad at me if I misinterpret rules, so I might get an email in the morning. Oh, this young 23 is running hard. It's going to take a village to take him down, so we need some gang tackling. That one, Whaley kind of held on to him and waited for help. 2nd and 1. We got to push him back on this one. Last time that Minnetonka approached the 50-yard line, we were able to kind of put up a force field and move him back. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Let's get a push, D-line. They got a little power play. They pull their guard, fall forward for about a gain of 3.
Good play there defensively. Looks like Ethan Keene on the stop there. The big senior, Ethan Keene, 6'2", 285 defensive lineman. Way to go, Ethan.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Skippers on the 48-yard line. We need to toughen up, bend but not break here. One thing I notice about our defensive line every game is that we're about a yard off the ball. I have to talk to Shiner, get some intel about
Schaefer
what's
on
happening.
The blitz.
Oh, yeah.
Just missed him, but taken down behind.
Herbst
That's
got
number
there.
32.
You go, Michael Herbst.
Yeah, Schaefer applied the initial pressure there, shooting the gap. Herbst was right there.
Yeah, I don't like Avis. I don't like Dollar Rental. I like Herbst.
Herbst. Give me some Herbst. Herbst has had a couple of big games this year. He's been all over the field.
Yeah.
He continues to be
To be what?
all over the field. Fill in the blank.
Always Mad Libs.
Oh, what
quarterback
happened
still
on
got
here?
the ball. It might be picked.
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
I loved that. Austin Gordon read that thing and was flying over there. If it would have hovered or floated a little bit more, we would have had a chance there.
Yeah, we did need the G.I. Joe hovercraft on that one.
Absolutely.
Did not.
Go gadget hovercraft.
All right. 3rd down and 15. You know, the Lakers
Where's the
in
drone?
another big spot defensively. We need to
Oh,
get
yeah.
this Minnetonka team off the field.
I told you that force field at the 50-yard line. They're back to the 47 again. We're going to have a timeout by Dave Nelson and the Skippers. I feel like they might have had too many people in the huddle, and they should have been penalized there. Actually, I really didn't see anything. I just hear our coaches to my left yelling something about a penalty.
Thank you for your honesty.
Click the rewind on YouTube at home. Let us know. Text it in. Has not been very interactive lately from our streaming audience.
No, it's we got a cricket soundbite. We play it, but you know the tunes are bumping here. We're on the Minnetonka side to set the scene. Scene is safe, and
Oh yeah, now's the time to get the video of the skipper
Yeah.
down there.
it's borderline
Come on,
creepy.
Pulver. It's kind of creepy, and when he was
Yeah.
dancing, it was pretty fabulous. He stopped dancing though. Oh,
That's the skipper. You know, I saw some Twitter action this week for Prior Lake about mascot pictures. Did you see that
I
online?
did.
People were voting. I was a little confused. I did not vote,
I didn't
but
either.
we could talk about that later.
But the one Laker
Right.
guy holding the flag looked
You
a
know,
little bit
no
like the
judging.
skipper. You know what I'm saying? The one guy looked a little bit about like the skipper.
Yeah, I do.
Questionable.
Yeah, that's
I kind of like the big wave guy. Interesting.
that is. It's complex.
Yeah. All right. Hey,
Okay, back to
3rd and
football.
15. Laker defense. Bend but don't break. They're shifting around a little bit. Looks like a little man coverage here. We might be sending
Oh,
people.
we got early action again. That's 5 yards. Thank you very much. Lakers, just the intimidation force on that D-line. Aggressive. All right, so that backs them up.
Yeah,
We'll
3rd
take
and 20.
that.
3rd and 20. I like the way that our defense is really adjusting to what Minnetonka is doing. You can tell that our players are, learning, continuous learners. They're learning from the series before,
Oh, gosh.
staying strong.
Lifelong learner.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, they're going deep. 28 up the middle.
Ooh.
Either way, he was open.
He was open. I mean, that ball had some serious hot sauce on it, but he
Yeah.
was open. Hit him in the hands.
Parting
That
of the
happens.
seas there a little bit. He had a chance. If you ask me,
Chip in a chance.
their quarterback, who's very good, a very good thrower, but that was not the best ball he could have thrown. He did not need to put the lightning behind that. We'll take it, though.
We will
We'll take the ball
it.
back. 9:17 left in the second quarter. Still 3-0 Minnetonka.
Special teams comes on. We got Jax Jaycox deep here.
And if you recall, this is the element we're good at.
This is our favorite periodic element.
Oh, we come after it a little bit. Jaycox, a
Ooh,
late fair catch. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a little slim shady.
That was a very late wax on, wax off catch. All right. The good news is the Laker offense is coming back on the field. We got 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go, Ben, until half.
Yeah. You know what I did like at the end of the series
tell me.
when they went deep to Marlier, I just didn't like the timing of the call. I would like for them to take a couple big shots here, and maybe earlier in the series, earlier in the downs, instead of waiting till 4th down where you're kind of Hail Mary approach to it. Spread formation.
Another high snap.
High snap.
Look, get rid of it.
Oh! That's questionable. In the NFL, they'd consider calling that intentional grounding because he was still in the pocket, but it did get out of bounds, and number 5, Matala, was cruising back for the ball. So there was a man in the vicinity.
Yeah, that was a hot pocket.
Yeah, good arm strength, though. Kind of fading backwards.
And
Threw
I like
that a
it.
long way.
I like it. We did not want to take a a TFL back there, a tackle for loss.
Yeah, I would have liked on that one, like O'Connor did earlier in the game, where he hit the back of his drop back and then he took off. There's a chance there for that. We'll see what happens here. Quarterback keeper. He's got a chance there again. Running hard up to about the 39. It's going to make it 3rd and short.
Tell you what, our ground game, and that's okay, is our quarterback so far tonight, Ben.
Yeah, it's one thing that a lot of teams do to outnumber the defense right now. Our running back is turning into a lead blocker for O'Connor. So it gives us that one extra man.
Yeah, and in high school football, you see a lot of that. You don't often see high school teams come in with a wildcat formation because instead they've got a quarterback that hopefully is a run-pass option quarterback, and we got that here.
RPO.
RPO. All right, big 3rd down and 1 here. Let's see if the Lakers elect to keep it on the ground. Check the sideline to Coach Esch. And we've got a timeout.
It's a timeout, fellas. So 8:16 left in the second quarter. You know, I like that decision to call a timeout. If you're not confident in what you see out on the field, this is a big play. We have a chance to kind of run the ball, keep rolling. All right. Hey, John, I'm going to take care of the technical. You keep talking.
Oh, I always like that one. Yep. So if you, again, want to reach us here tonight in Minnetonka at PL4L Streaming, we've got a timeout on the field. Lakers are down 3-0 here. 8 minutes, 16 seconds left till halftime. Prince is on right now at the stadium. This is a beautiful venue here for high school football. Lakers are coming back out on the field here for a big 3rd down and 1. It's been a very competitive game so far tonight here. It's going to be a great game tonight. Thanks for joining us here on the stream. We're
John,
trying to dream on the stream. And thanks for getting the power back on.
Good job covering.
That's right. My eagle eyes got it.
All right, here we go. 3rd one. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Almost like a quarterback sneak with a 5-yard head start. It's very close, very close.
That would be cloud of dust right there.
Absolutely. We almost had a power outage there, so I had to panic, crawl under the table. You had eagle eyes. You saw the notification.
I did.
We were down to just a couple percent, and earlier in the game, we had a quick audible to bring a table and move to the top of the booth, and it affected our power source. We recovered. It was like there was a fumble on the ground, and we jumped on it.
We keep our feet shoulder width apart up here. All right, O'Connor drops back, looking downfield. He's got a man open, overthrown, tipped, incomplete. Ben, that was a danger.
Yeah, the man open was wearing blue. A couple of times now, the skippers have been bringing pressure and almost getting to our quarterback. They're sending guys after us, and they're playing a little bit more man out in the secondary. We got to take advantage of that.
Okay, so that falls incomplete, brings up a 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 41-yard line. Minnetonka not bringing the pressure. Parker Ellis
wide. I was waiting for Parker Ellis to make his mark on the game. Oh, that's going to be close to a 1st down as he approaches the 50-yard line. It looks like he stepped out a couple of yards before that at the 48. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
That's good to see Parker Ellis get the ball there. We're trying to get him a few more touches. He hasn't been targeted too much with the passing game, but has had a few running plays tonight.
Absolutely. So I would love to see if they continue to bring pressure, maybe hit some quick inside routes to Parker Ellis. I think he's one guy that can turn a small gain into a big gain.
I like that.
Oh, O'Connor
on
again.
the ground.
He gets to the 50. He's short by 1.
All right, Ben. We're at the 50-yard line.
What you going to do, y'all?
You know, with the way we've been picking up yards on the ground, let's see what we got here. 4th and 1, it looks like, from here.
Yeah. Looks like we're bringing our punt team in.
Okay.
That's the safe call. It's a 3-0 game. There's no reason to panic.
No.
We're on the road. We want a chance to win this game in the 4th quarter, not in the 2nd quarter.
Safety comes first.
The safety dance. Watch the fake.
Doot, doot, doot. Oh, I wish we could pipe music in.
I know. YouTube doesn't like that. Emmerich, former tailback.
Look at Emmerich.
Yeah, look at that high floater.
He's the ultimate utility knife. He's the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot of stumbling going on down there, but ball is recovered eventually. Minnetonka will come out and take the ball.
25-yard line.
25-yard line. Well, Ben,
Oh,
we got
there's a penalty flag.
Whoa. Hold it.
Is that yellow on the
Hold
field? Yeah. Hold up.
Hey. Oh, maybe not that one. Okay, so we're not sure about the flag yet here.
We do not have the referees mic'd up either.
Where's the Jeopardy theme song? I don't know.
Here, I got it over here.
It appears to be against Minnetonka. Yep. Back it up, boys. So, Lakers. All right. That'll back up Minnetonka deep in their territory. You know what, Ben? Let's get after on this series defensively. Let's get the ball back and score before half. Come on.
There's an old cheer. Push him back. Shove him back.
Way back.
Huh. Push him back. Shove him back.
Right.
Wait. That's old school.
Right.
Shout out Eloise Tressel. She loved that one.
All right. So, they're back at the 16-yard line. Lakers come out defensively here. Let's see if we bring some pressure early.
Handoff up the middle.
Benson in there on the tackle.
Yeah.
Shooting the gap. I got his number and name right.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Tell me something.
I came into this
Tell
game.
me something good.
Oh, this will be good. I came into this game thinking the ball was going to be thrown around a little bit. Right now, this is a ground game. This is a ground battle, and currently, Minnetonka is leading that just a little bit. But we have opportunity to stuff them here, get the ball back. 6:30 left in the second quarter. A lot of running attack. Once again, they go back to the ground with 23. Makes the first man miss. He stopped short of the yard to gain at the 24-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Let's get off the field.
Nice job, defense. 23, the back for Minnetonka, is somebody that we don't want getting to the second level. He's often making the first man miss, and duly noted, don't get to the second level.
All right. 3rd and a long 2 for the Skippers as they sit in the huddle. They go twins wide. They got a wing back to the short side. Once again, shotgun formation. Laker defense looking to bring pressure. Benson right up the middle right there. Shaver coming too. They're going to try and get rid of it hot. Oh, they throw it behind the receiver.
Oh.
Hey, we'll take that.
We'll take that, you know. Give credit to that defensive line and linebackers bringing pressure there. Forced a quick and early throw there. Was behind the receiver. Laker defense stepping up big.
Yeah. We were able to get to that quarterback's feet and make it uncomfortable for him there. You know what? If I was the Skipper's quarterback coach, which I'm not, and I won't be anytime soon, he's putting a little bit too much on the ball. He's got open receivers. Just float it out there. He's been trying to zip it in. You know what? We're just playing catch out here.
All right, Jaycock's back to receive the punt here. Minnetonka get
Shankopotamus number 2.
Turned out okay though. He took
good bounce.
Took a skippopotamus bounce.
Skipperpotamus, I like that one. So we're going to be on the 35, 1st and 10 for the Lakers in this back and forth defensive battle.
All right, so we got we got a little update here. That is Coach Clam's son. We have a fan out there.
Yes.
Blake.
Clam.
Go, Blaker.
Yeah, that's awesome. Watching the show, it's good to know that we have fans out there. You know, we appeal to audience of all ages.
Highs and lows, peaks and valleys, ups and downs.
Yeah, I noticed there's not a picture of Shelly listening to the game. All right, hey, gain of 2, once again sticking on the ground. Clock's winding at about 5:15. Here we are at 2nd and 8. You know what? We're continuing to ground and pound, as you say, grind and wind, and here we go. When's it gonna pop through? When's it gonna pop through? Where's that big play coming from?
On a selfish note, I've been waiting for the grind and wind.
I know you have.
And we just got it with 5 minutes to go till half. I'm happy now.
That's good.
Get this man a Snickers bar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lakers. Let's make it happen. O'Connor gets the snap. Nice
Throwing
throw,
the
catch.
again.
Gets out of bounds.
I like it. I love it. Spencer Marlier.
That was a nice timing route there. Good ball, good timing.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Lakers, hurry up offense right there. Hurry up. I will tell you that O'Connor and Marlier do have the good timing routes together. They got a good connection there.
Good times temporarily off.
Lakers are trying to run tempo here and catch the defense off guard, and the referees stood over the ball quite a while, making it hard for us to do that. Here we throw the corner out to Ellis. He brings it in. That'll be a first down, Lakers.
He got a foot down. Yes, he did. Do not adjust your screen. That's a first down.
It's like he's been playing gopher hole in Fayette. He was able to keep 1 foot down in the hula hoop.
Oh, that's right. Incredible. Red Tail Ridge students playing gopher hole. Working on catching the ball, throwing, catching.
As well as coordinated footwork, which Parker Ellis had in that situation. Really well-delivered ball by O'Connor as well. I like the up-tempo. Keep the pressure on, Lakers. Now they're handing up.
Oh, ball on the ground.
Ball in the flow. Ball in the flow. Skippers say they have it.
Do they? Yep, they do.
And they do. That's a little self-inflicted pain right there.
Well, we had a little trouble on the exchange between O'Connor and Schroeder on that one. That's too bad. We had a little momentum there, turned it over, puts the pressure back on our defense. Hopefully they can step up again.
Oh, now we got the whole Clam family watching. I love it.
There we go. Look at that. Oh,
the puppy.
And we have an animal.
All right, this one's out.
I do not know the puppy's name.
Yeah, I can bark.
We're going to call him Rufus. All right, Lakers have to come back out defensively here.
Hey, that made us smile in a otherwise dire situation.
We're going to keep it positive here.
Absolutely. So 4:30 left in the second quarter. Skippers get the ball back. They keep it on the ground for a gain of about 2 or 3 by Hopkins once again.
You know, Laker Nation, first half here, we have two turnovers, Ben. We got to clean that up.
We have to clean that up.
We can clean that up. We will clean that up.
Has Ken Clam ever had a victory that did not include winning the turnover battle? Currently,
no.
We're down 0-2.
Coach Clam does have a lot of keys to victory, but there is a consistent theme, and one of that is ball security.
Absolutely. Currently, we've only given up 1.5 points per turnover, so that's pretty good. Handoff to Hopkins going off left end. He picks up about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and 4 once again. Hey, if we get a stop here, we're getting the ball back with a chance to score once again. Let's go Laker defense. Laker defense playing strong tonight.
This is going to be a great game.
Yeah, the Skippers.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I got to feel it.
What can you feel?
I've got to feel it.
The Skippers have had the ball in good opportunities quite a few times, and our defense has just been stout. Keep it up, Laker defense. Keep bringing the pressure. It looks like they run trips bunch to the near sideline.
We do. We got a trip formation close to us.
Number 11, Jackson Owens is wide. They throw the quick halfback screen. He gets a good block on the edge.
Ooh.
And Hopkins burrows forward for a gain of about 7 and a first down.
That's a nice play design there, Ben. Talk a little bit about the trips you saw. Yeah. And the trips' main job in that play was actually to what? To block.
Absolutely. One of the things that the trips do is it makes your defense really think about how you're going to cover it. And in that situation, our outside linebacker was flanked by number 11. He was able to get a seal block so they could get the halfback around the outside. Around the outside. Hopkins going wide.
Oh, there we go. Who's that back there? That's big number 91. That's Mr. Whaley, isn't it not?
Whaley's number 91.
We've got a Whaley sighting out there. Blake Whaley,
yeah.
Junior, defensive lineman, 6'3", 220. And his brother is at Kent State.
Yeah.
I believe.
He is. He was on TV the other day. I saw him. Zach Whaley.
We've had a handful of Lakers on TV. We've had Jamal Johnson. We've had New Mexico linebacker Hart.
Yeah,
Alex Hart. We've had Mr. Whaley from last year.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. We're back to about 2nd and 15 or 16. A good defensive stop there, putting the pressure on the Tonka Skippers. Let's pick one up.
Oh!
Yeah.
85 wants that one back.
Yeah, Shaver was right there, though, too.
Yeah, well, Shaver was there, but 85 had some separation momentarily. But no mas.
So talking to Gutschall, the defensive backs coach before the game, he said, we're going to drop back in coverage. We're going to kind of ball hawk a little bit, try and tackle them in front of us. But he did say he expected an interception or 2 tonight. So this would be the great time for the first one to come.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there, Bob.
Okay.
3rd and long for Minnetonka. Lakers are...
Yeah, they find their defensive formation.
I think they're dropping back. Yep.
They throw the quick hide route. Oh, they're blocking early. I would throw the flag on that one. That's questionable. Number 28, their tight end was blocking before the ball was even thrown. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, 11 got the ball in space and made the first man miss, but there was an early block.
Yeah.
Too early, if you ask me.
Yeah, I know you got to take care of what you can control. Control what you can control. And we need to make that first tackle attempt there, but
Yeah.
you know, that tomfoolery is unacceptable by the skippers. You got to throw the flag.
So they convert on a 3rd and 16. So now they first down, Minnetonka.
Yeah. Once again, they drop back.
Oh,
Quarterback looking
cross
at the
the
wide
body.
side. Oh, go get that, guys.
Get that. Oh,
He
that
comes
was
back
in
for
air
the ball.
forever. Those are the ones you dream of. I can't
know.
believe that got there.
Yeah,
That was a long throw.
the
Long
wheel-
throw.
Yeah, that was the wheel route, but the receiver actually stopped and came back to the ball. Ill-advised pass, but it turned out well for
You
them.
just hardly see that working out for teams. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I want them to try that again.
Please. We had a loaf of bread up there just hanging.
The clock's ticking at 1:44. Going into halftime, the Lakers got to keep the Skippers off the board. The Skippers, as remind you, they have a good kicker, so they're getting close to scoring position already. Hopkins up the middle, gain of about 3 to the 27-yard line.
How about the Prior Lake schedule this year, man? We've got to have one of the toughest strength of schedules. I mean, this is a quality league,
Yeah.
playing quality teams, and that's what it's all about. You want that.
Yeah, when you look at the metrics,
Metrics.
they don't have a strength of schedule for high school teams. So, but in my mind, we would
Hold
have
on.
a tough strength
I
of
do
schedule.
have a pencil and a Post-it note.
Handoff once again to Hopkins up the middle. He's ripped down at about the 26-yard line. It's going to make it 3rd and 6. They're going to call their
so we
timeout
got
here.
timeouts.
Yep, 54 seconds left. 54.9.
Hey, I can see my breath.
Good vision.
Well,
So the scene right now, again, it's still 3-0. Skippers low-scoring contest, defensive battle. Right now, Ken Clam still has a smile on his face. He says we got good things to come. 54 seconds left. We got to keep the Skippers out of the end zone. Game of special teams right now. Maybe force them to kick it again. Big play here at 3rd and 6. You know what? After that tough game on the road against Eden Prairie, to come to Minnetonka, another road game where we have to strap up our helmets once again and go against a really tough opponent with lots of good athletes out there. I like that we've shown up. We just got to keep working hard and wait for that big play to come. Be there in the right spot when opportunity knocks, baby. 3rd and 6. Who's going to step up and make the play for the defense? They got the trips bunch. They're throwing the short guy once again. Man, they continue to do that rub pick route. That time number 3 was let out of bounds, so they're not going to have a first down.
Short
It's going to be 4th and 3. But they keep doing that rub route, and they're picking off our outside linebacker. And convenient enough, it's always on the Skipper side of the field. It's not on the Laker bench. They're going for it.
interesting here. We got 48 seconds left, Ben.
Yeah. This
They're
would be
going for it.
a
4th and
40-yard
6? 4th and 6.
Yeah, this would be a 40-yard field goal. Last time they made a 44-yarder, I believe.
Let's be careful here so they don't draw us off sides. Timeout, Lakers.
Timeout, Lakers. Menke, I think, was thinking the same thing as you, that they're going to try and draw them off sides, possibly, because it is 4th and about 3.5, meaning they draw us off sides, they get a first down. There's 48 seconds left right now. We just got to be strong on this one more play. Fourth and 6. What do you think Menke's talking to him about out there?
Well, he's probably reminding the guys of the hard count for one. And, you know, this is a unique situation. I'm a little surprised if they actually do end up going for it here, 4th and 6, considering they just made a long field goal. But, you know, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they do have the lead, so they have the the opportunity here to try and pile on a little bit before half. If they went into halftime up 10-0 versus 3-0 or 6-0, that feels like a totally different game, especially where their defenses really showed up and played well tonight too. So I get the attack mentality that Minnetonka's bringing. Let's see if we can make it work against them.
Let's see if they try and draw us off or they get the quarterback on a rollout here.
Yeah, the quarterback's under center. That rarely happens for Minnetonka. So they're going to –
Nope.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
They're throwing the –
Oh, my goodness.
That's the second time 28's been just wide open with nobody near him, and they could not complete.
So 28 – no, he was not in the backfield, right? He must have been holding a block and then released.
He was a tight end. He went across the stream.
That was right there. We dodged a bullet there.
Back in the day at Hamlin, we called that play 58 Summer. And
58
Johnny Summer was always golden. Photo op, stream team. So, hey.
Wow, competitive first half, though.
Yeah.
If we clean up those turnovers, man,
I'm impressed.
We're more than in this game.
Yeah, we got out of that last one unscathed, which is huge. We're going Schroeder wide. You know, we got a couple of really fast kids on our team. Maybe that's who pops one of our big plays. 35 seconds and clock is winding. It looks like they tackled him in bounds. We'll most likely be going into halftime down 3-0 in a tightly contested defensive battle.
All right, as the first half winds down, thank you for joining us on the stream. We've got some guests here for you at halftime. Coach Tressel's going to be talking to...
No, I'm going to talk to the great principal of Prior Lake High School, John Beasley.
Surprise guests are my favorite. Quick, play the surprise guest music.
Okay. I don't have it. Darn it. I don't have it with me.
Marvin Gaye, what's going on?
Mr. Bezick, you want to jump on the headsets for a little bit? Join the stream? Oh, Bulver, you got to get this on screen. Mr. Bezick, what do you think of the first half here tonight?
I'd like to see us put some points on the board, but boys are coming around here. I think we were moving the ball here at the end of the half. We just gotta hang on to it and put it in the end zone.
Absolutely. One of the things I love about Prior Lake, not only athletics but education, is that we're teaching kids to respond to adversity and all those life skills and stuff. So we lose at Eden Prairie. We come back. We have to battle the former #1 team in Minnetonka at their house. You got to be proud of what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. Our boys are always playing tough. We've had some injuries and all that, but we're ready. We're bouncing back, and we're ready to go. So I think second half we're going to see some good things.
Yeah. So, John, we're about 4 weeks into the school year. Is that about right?
Yep. Well, we just finished third. Yep.
Finished the third week.
Yep.
So what do you get to feel? What's the year like? You got good senior leadership, you feel like, this year? What's the mentality at the high school?
It's been real positive. They just kind of got freshmen came in as well, and they were ready to go. I think that's because the upperclassmen kind of model what goes on, and it's just been a good start. So I've been real excited about the year, excited for homecoming next week. We can have a good time and keep things rolling. So yeah, it's been really, really good.
That's great. And, you know, one of the things I know in being a Prior Lake staff member and member of the community is I know that Prior Lake High School has some of the best teachers in the land, and I know the kids are challenged every day. One thing that I want to talk about, my daughter attends MinCaps, and it's an opportunity for kids to get what they need when it comes to schooling, and you have so many different things that you guys do educationally with programming to meet every kid where they're at.
Yeah, we have a lot of great programming for kids. It's all about giving them options. MinCaps is a perfect example. If you want that kind of that little more real life hands-on experience in a business or in the medical careers, we've got that out there. But we've got great things going on at the high school too. We've got plethora of offerings that if you want to get challenged, we've got tons of college credit classes right in the building. So we got a lot of good things happening.
Absolutely, and one of the cool things that's happening is we're getting additions on that building coming soon. What's in store for people that haven't been in tune with the new opportunities we have to add on to our growing community?
Yeah, I think people are wondering. It's been a little over a year since we had the vote, and all, or almost a year since we had the vote, but there's been a lot of planning going into that, and you should see at the end of October here, you'll start seeing the footings going in for. We're going to add about 30 classrooms, so you'll see additions going off our second, third, and fourth pods. You'll also see addition off the lunchroom. We're going to enlarge the lunchroom and the serving area so we can accommodate our growing student body. And then you're also going to see a new north entrance off where the theater is. We're going to have a new entrance off that way and a new lobby for the field house and the gym and the performing arts center. So it should be really nice.
That's awesome. It just keeps growing, and you guys are always doing things first rate, thinking about not only what your kids need, but what's coming down the line in the future. Thanks for joining us tonight. What's your prediction for the second half?
I would say that we're going to stuff them on their first drive, and we're going to go in and put one in and go up 7-3. And I would predict, what am I going to say? I'm going to say 17-6 is going to be the final score in favor of the Lakers.
Love it. The crystal ball of Mr. Bezic. I love it. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to turn it over to the sponsors because our Laker Booster Club does a great job of sponsoring this stream. So stick around. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks,
Sounds
Mr.
great.
Bezic.
Yep, thank you.
Good evening, Laker football fans, and welcome to the stream. The Prior Lake Touchdown Club would like to thank the following sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Prior Lake American, Prior Lake State Agency, Auto Owners Insurance, Apple Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Apple Ford Shakopee, Nadiora Marina, Prior Lake, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Savage, The Wilds Golf Club, The Point Grill, Bar, and Music, Babcock and Morgan Family Dental, Prudential, Jeff Benson, Jeremy James and the James Gang, The UPS Store in Prior Lake, Watkins Family Chiropractic, Vile and Wild Orthodontics, Buffalo Wild Wings in Savage, Olson Dental, Your Smile, Our Passion, Universal Athletic, and Twin City Orthopedics. We'd like to thank all our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible, and thank you for sponsoring Prior Lake football.
All right. We're back here at good old Einar Anderson Stadium, Minnetonka High School. How you doing, Mr. Reitz?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Ben. How you doing?
Good. Right after half, we got to talk education a little bit about with Mr. Bezick, and now we get to talk athletics with you, two of my favorite things. Here we are. We're down 3-0 at Minnetonka. A well-fought half, and it was not what I expected. I expected the ball flying around in the air a little bit more. Now it's a ground game. What do you think of the first half?
Yeah, it's we've had injuries, and that's no excuse. We are a next man up philosophy in the football program, but you've got 2 starting linemen out, and they're feeling it out. I will say our kids are getting valuable experience. When we get to the end of the year into the playoffs, and we get healthy, and we've got all these other kids with experience, I think it's going to set us up for success.
Absolutely. Speaking of success, the football program's obviously a sign of success right now. What else is going on throughout the fall here that you're feeling like, hey, athletics is going good, activities are going good? Tell me what's new.
Yeah, we have so much, again, positive stuff going on. It seems like I talk to you every week, and cool things are happening. But our girls tennis team will go up against Eastview on Monday for the South Suburban Conference Championship.
Wow.
And they've been back and forth on their lineup, but Coach Priest feels like he's got a lineup now that can win the conference and maybe do some damage, even win the section.
Yeah,
so
they're a little bit younger, aren't they?
They are,
okay.
and they've got a state champ returning. Last year, Charlotte Bowles won the state champion doubles title, and they've actually moved her from number 1 singles back to number 1 doubles, and he thinks that's the recipe for success. So
Excellent.
Tennis is doing a great job. Unfortunately, last night, boys soccer was weather-shortened game, which resulted in a tie 0-0. If you complete the half, it goes in the books as a complete game, and that's one we wish we would have had. That's a team we beat on a normal night.
Okay.
But now they went out, and if ECU wins out, it's going to come down to Prior Lake versus ECU for that conference title. They're still undefeated in the conference.
Yeah.
So
Good.
Volleyball beat Farmington 3-0.
Yeah, they're playing
night.
tough.
They're young, too, and they are they're going to be so good when it matters most. And I know Shakopee's tough in the section, and Minnetonka will be good, too, of course, but we look for good things with volleyball. Boys and girls cross country is running really well. I think Coach Marish on the boys' side feels like he's got a lot of young kids that are ready to make big drops. And so I know he's excited about what the future looks like there. I think they're the first or maybe the runner-up team in the section, but 2 go to state. So there's a great opportunity there. And then our girls swim and dive team is still undefeated in the conference. They've got a big section true team meet coming up.
Okay.
And the chances are really good that they make the state true team meet again this year. And they're ranked 6th in the state. We've got 4 programs ranked in the top 10 this fall. So, again, things are going really well.
That's incredible. And you know what? It's not even October, and to be hearing you talking about, like, battling for conference titles and big events coming up like that, it's kind of crazy. It creeps up on these kids, but it also has to do with a lot of time that they put in the off season. And August is a busy time getting ready for the school year and getting ready for athletics. So it's a fun time. Next week is homecoming. Tell me what. Obviously, there's things going on for our current students and athletes and stuff. What's going on that's good for the alumni? Since we have a lot of people out there listening that might come back.
Hey, come back, alumni. We love to see them. Well, I think one of the cool traditions we have is. When alumni do come back, we have staff that are outside the gates greeting them as they come in. And relationships, Ben, and the influence that our teachers have, it doesn't go away, even if it's been 10, 20, 30 years. And if you're an alumni out there, come back and see our staff. They love seeing you. We love interacting and reconnecting with our alumni. We think we have a pretty special thing going at Prior Lake, and we love to see those people come back. There's always an event after the event, and so when the alumni come back, we usually send them off to the VFW after a big Laker victory, and they certainly carry on, some of the high school stories and good times there.
Come join in and sing a little Sweet Caroline. Remember what it was like back in the high school days.
That's right.
Good stuff. We're getting ready for the second half here. Former football coach Russ, I mean, you got a mind for the game. Tell me what you're thinking. Ken always gives us the keys to the victory before the game. What's the one adjustment we need to make to make this thing finish the right way?
Well, I'll say this. Offensively, we just turned the ball over twice. And one was on a bad mesh, out of a zone read play, and I'm not sure whether or not Connor knew if he was going to hand off or if the running back knew the ball was in the breadbasket there. But we can't drop that one. And then they had a strip sack. They just made a nice play. Those players work hard, and They don't get paid, but
but you know
but
what?
they do play.
Both tough times because we're getting ready. We're on the move a little bit offensively with the second fumble, and the other one to start the game with a turnover. That's a tough way to start, and our kids have battled. They stuck with it. So you're saying we win the turnover battle in the second half, we win the game. That's what you're going with.
I am, and I think we found our rhythm there at the end of the half. I think we can run the ball on the perimeter, and I think those medium to long pass plays are going to start connecting, and we'll start scoring points. Coach Etch is not used to being shut out in a half.
Yeah.
So he'll be prepared here in the second half,
Yeah.
and honestly, I feel like the defense is in a good place here. They've got a talented quarterback over there, but we've been able to shut down the run so far, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got to stay assignment sound. Hey, Russ, thanks for your time. Let's have a great second half, and we'll see you next week again. Homecoming. Good
All right.
stuff.
Thanks, Guy. See ya.
Hey, and you're a cameraman. That's awesome. When you started talking about the rhythm, I saw Wallstrom start to do a little rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you. All right. They're all back out on the field. Bulver is back. He's got the headsets on. He's manning the camera. John's back. Minnetonka fans are going a little bit crazy down here. It's fun stuff. John, I've heard the keys from Russ. He looked into his crystal ball, said we're going to win. Dr. Bezick said we're going to win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. What's your thoughts going into the second half?
Well, I also believe that the Lakers, we clean up our turnover issue, and I think we've got a V for victory coming up here, Ben.
Yeah, it's like you weren't even listening to Russ's points over there. That's awesome.
I was getting some insight from our cameraman.
Quit cheating on the test. That's exactly what Russ said. That's collaboration. That's not cheating. That's collaboration. Academic integrity violation right there, John Wallstrom. So here we go. Second half. I heard a couple mentions of getting off the snide here on offense. Mark Esch, our offensive coordinator, rarely goes scoreless on any half, any field. So I expect him to have some new tricks up his sleeve, even though that we're battling some injuries and stuff like that. So that'll be fun to see.
We are battling injuries, but like you mentioned earlier, Ben, I think we stick with the game plan. We just got to make some plays, hold on to the ball, and the defense has been strong. We held Minnetonka a potent offense. They got a lot of skill position athletes. We held them to 3 points on a long field goal. I mean,
absolutely.
Defense is playing tough.
Yeah, and we're still waiting.
Tough cookie.
We're waiting for
Tyrone
those
Carter.
Turnovers and those bounces to come our way a little bit. Oh, I love TC. Number 2-2.
That's right.
So that's going to be interesting to see. We've won the special teams war a little bit, so we need that to continue to put us in a good spot. Our kickoff team is taking the field right now because Minnetonka deferred in the first half, so they'll receive the ball here in the second half. Let's see if we can win that land war and stick them back there deep and get the ball back.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game. Both sides of the ball playing well. Both teams pretty evenly matched. Minnetonka's got their quarterback he's made some throws tonight where I'm like, oh, is he really going to throw that? He's got a strong arm.
Very strong arm. Sometimes a little bit too strong because he's zipped a couple that the receivers have not been able to handle. We've also been fortunate. He's missed a couple wide open young fellas running through the secondary like gazelles in the Serengeti.
That's right. Brings me back to the days of Jimmy Larson when I made a call on the stream one time.
Absolutely.
He was like a giraffe running in the African Serengeti. All right, kicked off. There we go.
A little bit of a shorter kick, fielded at the 10.
Uh-oh. Get him down.
Gang tackle at about the 28-yard line.
Hand down, man down. Mark Jackson, NBA.
So Minnetonka will take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Second half of football ready to commence here. Let's see if our defense can set the tone. Continue to fly around, continue to be assignment sound, and rely on each other. Let's get a 3 and out.
Ben, I gotta give you some cred for hanging tough throughout the entire halftime. I mean, you had no break. You had a continuous improvement plan.
Yeah, thanks for the Snickers.
That's right.
That's going to keep me going. I was starting to feel a little hangry. New kids on the block? Whoa. Herb splitzing off the edge. They get it out wide to the running back. Once again, Hopkins. He's spun down.
Nice play there. That's number 2. That's Mr. Jones in on the play. slowed him up, took him down.
Yeah, you know what? We only had 2 D-backs there and 2 blockers for them to hold them to a gain of 2 on that play, 2 or 3. That's an impressive play by our defensive backs. I think that was Will Jones. All right, here we go.
I think
2nd and 7.
the Lakers
31.
student section across the way, they're just waiting for something big to happen over there.
I can't. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing. Hopefully, he's always being safe. Make good choices. Make
Yes,
good choices.
that's right.
They're gonna. Oh, a little double pump. Severson scrambles
Oh,
out.
they're covered well.
Gerard
He's gonna
Henderson's
have
on
to
him.
run. Look at
Oh,
pick
yeah.
up 48.
You can't outrun
No.
Gerard.
Can you say closing speed?
I know Gerard.
You know what? That was a team defense coverage there. You look
Yeah.
downfield, the receivers were covered. You saw the speed of the defensive line.
Absolutely. You can thank Kenny Clam for that because there's not many DNs that run the 100-meter dash, and he just tracked him down. Thanks for the intel, Reeds. All right, 3rd and 6-ish. That was a very confident call right there.
Yeah, carry the 1. -1, +1, either way. 3rd and 5 according to the scoreboard out here.
Yeah, they're never right. Remember Eden Prairie?
Oh,
Never
jeez,
right.
that guy.
All right, they got the trips bunch formation again. Oh, once again, they thrown that little rub route. 28 caught the ball for the first time today.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's
a
knocked out of bounds short of the first
Yeah.
down, I think. 4th down, Lakers. Let's get off the field. You know, they run that little rub route out of that bunch formation. We're doing a great job of coming up and tackling and not letting them get yards after the catch. No yak. Yakety yak.
That's
Look,
right.
Their offensive coordinator is in 28's ear.
And you notice the Minnetonka quarterback is also the long snapper. He was hurt a little bit on that last play. He hobbled up there. He's the long snapper on their punt team.
Yeah. That's similar to me. I was the starting quarterback and long snapper, too, which is an interesting combination. Toot toot. That was my own horn. Oh, caught by Jay Cox,
Oh, my
making
goodness.
people miss.
Shake and bake.
Absolutely. Till he ran into the offensive tackle, number 77.
Oh, wait a sec here. We got a little, oh, no, they let it go.
Yeah.
It's a little exuberant after the play there.
Once again, just a little bit of interpersonal communication.
Yeah, you know, communication is the key to any relationship.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's by text, sometimes it's by tweet, sometimes it's face mask to face mask. Speaking of tweets, you can catch us at @PL4L streaming by Twitter.
That's the segue I was looking for. I set you up for a home run. You just pulled it left.
I thought that stayed in bounds.
It stayed in. It's a fair ball.
That's right. Chuck Jones tried to keep it in.
Chuck
the field.
Jones.
Oh, going deep
Oh,
to
there he
Marlier.
is. Oh.
He's being held the whole way.
Hello.
Bezic called for the flag, and he got it. We're going to have a first down here.
Yeah.
Marlier was being manhandled.
Oh, they were doing a little do-si-do promenade with the hands down there. Marlier stuck out the right paw. He had the defender's hand on his shoulder.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to be moving the ball.
All right.
All right, we are doing it on the fly, showing you a replay. I love this.
Yeah, we're
ability.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing it. Well,
Okay.
good for me and bad for you.
Yeah, you don't get a but since you're working the YouTube, you can rewind if you want to. Just make sure you hit the live broadcast feed to get back at it. 1st and 10 for the Lakers. We're going to be moving down to the 33-yard line.
Oh, and I've always wanted to say this. And don't forget to subscribe below. You know how they always talk about that, like when they're promoting a video?
Give a thumbs up.
Subscribe. Thumbs up.
You know what? If you're a skipper coach, you're not mad at that because if he's not holding on, we're going to the house
There goes
right there.
O'Connor, keeping it on the
O'Connor.
ground.
Yeah, that's the first time he's run the ball in a little while. Good job keeping the skippers honest. Gain of about 1.
Let's see if we can keep the momentum. We've had a couple of real big, explosive offensive plays followed by a mishap. Let's avoid the mishap.
I think I missed those explosive plays.
I'm referring to Parker Ellis in the first
Oh, yeah,
half.
we did have Parker Ellis there. We were fortunate that we had that little penalty call there. That would have been an explosive play if they did not get handsy on us. 2nd and 9. O'Connor steps back.
Going
He
to
tries it
Marlier.
again. Marlier once again. Ooh, this time number 8, still the same defender sticking with him. This time he is a little more disciplined.
Yeah, he's been locked down so far, number 8. He's been a good defender back there covering our big wide receiver, Spencer Marlier.
Yeah, that one, the ball just sailed a little bit. Didn't really give Marlier a chance to make a play on the ball or force the defender to make a play. So here we are, 3rd and 9 in enemy territory. This is a big play for our offense. Ellis going wide. He's got nowhere to go. He's wrapped up, wrangled down for a loss of 2. It's the second time I've said the word wrangled tonight. I saw a Wranglers commercial earlier today.
You say wrangled, and I think of Favre and the Wrangler jeans commercial.
Yeah, I know.
You ever seen the one with him and Jerry Rice playing catch with, like, what is that, copper, some sort of wrap? Muscle wrap? Either way.
Hey, 4th and 12.
4th and 12.
We're going for it. Might as well. In it to win it.
All right. Oh, look out, look out.
Oh, Sac City. And we went backwards on that play, giving them even better field position at about the 43-yard line. We're in a 3-0 game. To be going for it on 4th down and not pinning them deep, interesting call. Hopefully that one thing that we do know is we have a great defense who can bail us out every once in a while. So I'm sure we're relying on our defense a little bit here, but not how we wanted that first drive to turn out.
Yeah, we're in that area in the field where both teams have been going for it on 4th down and extra.
Yeah, the turf is getting worn down between the 30s. Not much action in the red zones. Quick
nice
counter play tackle.
That's Herbst
quickly.
Just bringing it again.
That player has got a nose for the ball.
Nice play defensively, brings up 2nd down and, they get any yards there? 10? No.
Lost
one.
Lost
We'll take that.
That's good Rosemount math. Do you guys get into negatives?
No.
Okay.
It's all positive there.
It's all positive.
Always.
All right.
8 minutes to go, quarter number 3.
Oh, they faked the ISO handoff. We got a lot of pressure.
Oh, nice.
Bringing them down.
There we go.
There you go, Matt. That's Emmerich. Sam Emmerich, 33, junior linebacker.
Yeah.
The defense is helping us win this land war in China.
Wow. Geographical.
Dude, Princess Bride is like one of my favorite quotes ever.
That stunned me there.
Yeah.
Either way, the defense is really picking up the offense, I just hope that the offense can respond soon because you can only be picked up so many times.
Yeah. 3rd and 24. Hey, we're still looking for that first turnover for our defense.
You can turn it over or turn it over. The lips are getting cold up here.
Oh, pass.
How about that?
Get the edge, baby. That guy's got a little lightning in his feet, but he doesn't even make it back to the 45. He steps out at the 40, so it's going to be a punting situation for the Skippers.
Once again, standing ovation for the Laker defense.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
I'm standing. I'm clapping. How about you? Get up at home.
Absolutely. So get that blood flowing. Once again, special teams play. Last time Jax Jaycox was back, he had a good return of about 20 yards. Let's see what happens here. They kind of have a spread punt formation here this round. Again, the quarterback, the long snapper.
Oh, Lakers are in. Oh, my goodness.
Low
so
Shankopotamus. That gets a good skipper bounce.
That's
but
that
it's going to
Skipopotamus bounce again.
Roll dead at about the 30. You know what? We were close to getting that one.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put together a 70-yard drive. Get it in the end zone. So right now, key to this drive, let's get some good protection. Well, yeah, let's get some good protection for our quarterback so that we can have a little bit of a balanced attack right now. Let's get the ball. Let's spread the ball around. Let's get the ball in the hands of Ellis and Schroeder and Shaver. Let's get all these playmakers. Marlier the ball. Here we go. High snap once again. Oh, a quick flip out to Schroeder there. Oh, man. Running for your life.
Yeah, went to the wide side of the field. They're relying on the speed, but that defense that time held their ground for Minnetonka. They got to the edge right away.
Yeah. The Minnetonka skipper defensive line is doing a lot more games, meaning they're slanting. They're kind of going at edges instead of just standing their ground playing gap sound football. They're attacking a little bit more, making it hard on our offensive line right now. 2nd and 11. O'Connor under pressure again. He throws the corner route out of bounds. There's a good coverage back there, about 3 Minnetonka Skippers. 3rd and 11.
All right, Ben brings up a big 3rd down here to keep our, well, not keep, to get some momentum offensively, Ben.
Yeah. Momentum is a scientific term that refers to when you're going in one direction, you continue to go that direction. And,
Is that a musical reference?
well, right now, we had a loss of 1 the first down, so we want to get momentum in the other direction.
Oh,
We
look out.
set up the screen. I've been waiting for that all night. Go, Schroeder. Read your blocks. Get upfield. No, he gets about 6 back. He's tackled at the 35. We're
Yeah.
going to have to punt it.
Yeah, I like the play call there. Just couldn't quite get enough yardage, so the punt team will jog out here.
I like the idea, though, because as mentioned just a couple plays earlier, the Skippers are bringing a little bit more pressure, and we need to use that pressure against them, and screens are one thing that does that. 5:40 and ticking on the clock left in the 3rd quarter.
Nice
High
high
kick for
kick.
Emmerich.
Oh, drop it. Pick it up.
Yes, there is
Oh, no.
there's no
Say it
there's
was early
no fair
contact
catch.
there?
Yeah, but it was kind of a big hit right there. They threw the flag saying that was unnecessary roughness. Even though he didn't fair catch, we do have to give them a yard space to make that catch. I said he didn't fair catch it. Even if he didn't fair catch it, we still have to give him a yard to catch that ball.
Ooh. Oh,
They are conferring, the referees, because you know what?
meet
The
and
ball
confer.
arrived just before our defenders. It's kind of a
Uh,
tough call to make. The majority of people wearing blue and gold do not like the call. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Wave the flag. Oh, no, they just moved it an inch, which means they're going to call it. I think they called unnecessary roughness. Yeah, and it was a bad movie, unnecessary roughness. Brutal. Momentum changer right there. I don't think he signaled for the fair catch, but I think they called the unnecessary roughness, meaning that we broke that halo rule. And now all of a sudden they start with the ball.
The bubble was broken,
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know if I agree with that call, but that's a big penalty. That's 15 yards, Ben.
Yeah, and, we've had that force field at the 50-yard line, and now they're starting their drive on our half of the field. It's similar to position to their first time they got the ball in the first half. So, once again, our defense has to get stout. Now's the time.
Laker defense back on the field again.
Let's take that ball away.
We need to take
Once
away.
again, blitzing.
Oh, get in there.
God,
Yes!
We're bringing that pressure. Finish him. Yes. Who was that? Was
That's Benson.
Benson fell on his first attempt at the blitz, and the quarterback ran right at him, and he finished off with a sack. 2nd and 14.
That's an effort sack there. Nice job, Noah.
Yeah. Don't stay down. If you fall down, get up.
All right, Laker defense. Force a tackle for loss there. Nice job. That's 2nd down and 14, Ben.
Yeah. Basically, this game has been about who can keep their quarterback upright. Both defenses putting tons of pressure on. Let's keep it on for the Laker defense. Quick handoff up the middle. Oh, Hopkins had a little bit of a burst, but he can only pick up 2. That was not Hopkins. That's their new guy, 30. Ben Talkinen. Ben Talkinen?
Who?
All right, 3rd and 12. Once again, 3rd and long. They're behind the sticks. This is where we want them. Watch out for number 11. Watch out for these little rub routes where they're kind of using the pick play off of our linebackers. We got to stay assignment sound here. Cover your zone. Once again, they kind of have that bunch formation. Oh, man, they're calling the timeout. 11 lined up inappropriately. Nah, I'm going to have my Snickers now. Just FYI.
Snickers satisfy. All right, we got Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston? Houston? That's right.
That's what Brad called her.
When he lived in Houston. So set the scene. Scene is safe here. at Minnetonka High School.
The scene
4
is-
minutes to go in the third
scenes are
quarter.
played. I want to dance with somebody.
My goodness. The 80s time machine. Hot tub time machine.
Still enjoying my Snickers.
All right. All right, 3rd down and 12. Lakers have been outstanding tonight defensively. In another big spot. Skippers come out in shotgun here.
Kind of a tight spread formation. 2 receivers on both sides. Severson gets the snap. They only rush 4.
Get him.
Oh!
Oh, right there.
They're able to complete to the running back, Tarkinen, who was able to pick up 14 yards. We
Well,
literally had a
game of
defensive
inches.
lineman on his lap. Number 21, Trenton Harubin, almost got in there.
Yeah, Harubin was in there. Almost had him down, game of inches. But again, the mobility of their quarterback tonight and his arm strength has made a couple of big plays.
Yeah, these teams are pretty much mirror images of each other. And right now, Minnetonka's just made a couple more plays than we have. Let's get that ball back. Multiple people talking about the turnover battle. We got to make that happen here on defense.
All right, Lakers, we're still okay here. We got 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Bend, don't break. It's only 3-0.
Mm-hmm. So if we can hold them to a field goal here once again, that keeps it a 1-score game for the Lakers. They're here at the 26-yard line. It's 2nd and 7. Last play, running back Russell down by Whaley. He did a good job holding on to him.
We need a turnover, Ben.
Yeah.
Come on.
Once again, Severson's under center. Oh, my gosh. Who is breaking through right there? That looked like 35 Benson once again for a tackle for loss. Making it now, once again, 3rd and 10. Great opportunity for our defense.
Opportunity knocks.
Opportunity clucks.
Who?
All right. It's interesting. I wonder what happened to number 23, Hopkins. I have not seen him return to the game for the Blue.
Oh.
Fall start. We'll
The
take it.
Lakers have got a few
Ooh.
of those tonight.
I like the turmoil.
And I
The
don't
skippers
know.
started yelling at each other.
I mean, yeah, they're just. There's a little dissension there.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man.
Yeah, it was one of those. Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll take it, though. We'll take it.
Maybe the Lakers are growling up front, but
Yeah.
they've been moving
Maybe.
tonight.
A divided team is easier to conquer. I just made that up.
I'm quickly writing it down with my number 2 pencil.
All right, good.
2 minutes to
Hey.
go.
3rd and 15 once again. Laker defense.
Get in there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he's got
Keenan's
time. He looks
pushing.
downfield.
Turn
That's
your
a
head,
50-50
Jones.
ball.
Will Jones.
Oh!
Is that an interception? Incomplete.
How about that?
Woo! Woo! Hey, at the last second, Will Jones gets his head around, and number 11, Jackson something Owens, was able to get defended. Hey, it's 4th down. What are they going to do? They going to go again, or are they going to kick it? This would be a – oh, yeah, they're not kicking it. This is like a 51-yarder.
That was an excellent
they're
play by Mr. Jones.
I think they're going with the punt team, which is something the Lakers might have done earlier to their advantage. Let's see what happens.
Did you see Will Jones get his head around that ball?
I did.
Not only was he in the right position, he also looked back at the ball. Great play defensively.
Mr. Jones and me.
All right, we got a lot of activity on the sideline.
They're
in front
having
of us
trouble
here,
with their
and,
substitution package.
They are bringing in 43, their punter.
Yep.
Now, well, let's see.
Spread punt. They're taking the 5-yard penalty. Move back a little bit. They had late substitutions and stuff. This is a smart play by the coach. Just let it happen. The coach.
I keep looking at the scoreboard.
yeah.
I can't believe we have 0 points. It just
Nelson-
feels weird.
Nelson is like out past the numbers to tell his punter. And know what he told him? I heard it. He said, "Don't kick it in the end zone."
Yep, that was borderline aggressive maneuver, but we'll see if it works.
Seemed to work.
All right, so back deep. Is that Jax again?
Jake Cox.
Yes, it is. All right, let's get it. Let's get after this.
Look at the punt
Let's
form.
get it
Oh,
on
my
that punt.
gosh.
Oh, we don't go after it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Make
no
the first
man's
man miss. Jax.
Oh, get
Go,
outside,
baby.
young fella.
Go, baby.
Nice
Special
return.
teams.
How about the effort of that guy?
Special teams. Jax Jaycox.
I tell you what, Jax Jaycox, that ball was coming in hot with some hot sauce.
Yeah,
he made a couple of moves early and often, and then made a nice cut late. Positive run.
So what you're saying is he cut early, and then again he cut late.
Yes, I did.
That's why you said early and often.
God, hot sauce.
God, that color commentary is money.
Feel free to jot those down with your post-it notes
God,
at home.
You are creating such a vivid picture for our listening audience, as well as our 720 streaming HD.
High snap again. O'Connor brings it down. Is a no man's land, though, Ben. God dang it.
Man, Connor is not. He's not having as much fun as we are.
No, not on that play. He's not. So this backs us up here. We're deep in our own end. We've got to dig deep here, Ben, and get a first down.
I would say that the second half we've had more negative plays than positive plays. When I'm just talking, pure integers here.
Hold on, I got to write that last word down.
We're going backwards. We're going backwards. We need to get the ball out of our quarterback's hands quick. Let's get some more screens, some swing passes, that type of stuff.
Oh, he's got some time.
Oh, yeah,
Throws a strike down the middle just over the hands of Parker Ellis, who is streaking down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good shot. I like the aggressive temp there. We got to go deep every once in a while, loosen up this defense. But, Ben, we're a little struggle here in the second half as far as getting the passing game going, or the running game.
For that matter.
For
one of the things I noticed on that play is he did have a man kind of open.
Yeah.
That was a really tough throw. It was a straight line down the hash over the top of Ellis. That's a tough throw. But he did have about 15 yards in front of him. We don't have to focus on getting it all back in one play. Let's get some chunks. Let's get 15 right now.
Let's get a first down.
Wide receiver screen to Marlier. Make someone miss Marlier. He's out of bounds at about the 31-yard line, 30-yard line. That's going to make it fourth down, and we're going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, it's only 3-0. We still got the whole fourth quarter. This is the right play. I see no reason for going for it now.
Yeah, 54. Well, no, not on the 30-yard line.
Would that be beyond aggressive if we went for it?
Yeah. I've seen fake punts before in situations like this, but you're not going to go for it here on the 30-yard line when it's over 6 yards to go. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Low line drive punt. Get over his head. Number 8, their good D-back back there on the return. Tackled immediately by, looks like Schroeder getting down there, using his track speed.
Yeah, good special teams there. Coming up big tonight. Special teams and defense have been the key tonight so far. We're just waiting for that Laker offense to ignite.
Yeah. Was that ignition right
there? This is my fake Bunsen burner.
Do they still use Bunsen burners in science class?
I don't know, but you need safety goggles because they spark.
God, they do.
Yep. Brad's got safety goggles with him. Always.
I love the Muppets, too. Bunsen and Beaker.
Oh, yeah, Beaker. Meep, meep. All right. So Tonka comes back out.
Yeah.
They're quarterback under center this time.
Once again, they stick with the running game. Oh, it looks like Hopkins is back.
Oh, my goodness. I thought the ball was loose.
I thought it was, too. They called him down.
Oh.
They called him down.
I don't know. He was on top of another Laker defender. And
yeah, you can't really
trying to create a turnover in my own mind. I want a turnover.
I know. You're not going to be able to create a replay for the audience. They can rewind it and go back and
No, I'm talking about me, not about them.
I know. It's not
This is about my needs right now.
It's not about you,
This is about
John.
me. Got to see the replay.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 6. Laker defense keep putting the pressure on.
Oh, there he is in the flat.
There's that
Look
rub
out
again, number 3. Oh,
he's going to get another block. Yeah. So, it was a good play call. It was that rub route again, and 11 got a block. Actually got 2 blocks.
Yeah. So, it's tough right now as we're sitting up here on the top of the booth when I hear the defensive back coach yelling into the headset, call timeout, call timeout. Obviously, he saw something where we were outflanked or outmanned over there. Once again, they got in a situation where they had 2 blockers a receiver with the ball, and we only had 2 defenders there. We were just outmanned. We almost made a tackle by sneaking past the defender, but Minnetonka's got good players. They capitalize.
Oh,
Bad
bobbled
snap.
snap. That's their quarterback who's the holder.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's scrambling
he's gonna
for
zing
his
that
life.
up there.
He's got a
Oh,
chance.
my
A man
goodness.
in oh. So, incomplete. It's 9-0. You know what? We knew that we're not going to win a game without scoring, so we might as well do it now. John, what you thinking?
well, I tell you what, we're playing tough. I think the Lakers, our next series, Ben, we got the whole fourth quarter, folks, so
Yeah.
do not panic. Do not stop, drop, and roll yet. It's only 9. They missed the
They missed the extra point.
extra point, so it's, 9-0. We just got to get a first down and then just hold on to the ball, keep our defense off the field for a while, all right?
Okay.
And let's just roll reversal here. Let's dominate time of possession here in the fourth quarter because we need to.
Sounds like a great plan, John. I was watching the Vikings game the other weekend, and going into the fourth quarter, I think they were down like 3 scores or something like that, and they came back and tied it up. Why can't we?
We can.
Coming into Minnetonka is not as hard as going into Green Bay. So
No.
I think we can do it.
No. And the silence you hear is Lambeau Field.
Always. Hey, special
Always.
teams, this could be a place for us to get a big play, get a score. There's Schroeder on the kick return. There's a little bit of a
Oh, he's
gap
got
right
a
there.
oh my
man.
goodness.
He hits
He's
that
so
seam.
close to just busting loose.
He is elusive with his speed. And you know what? He hits that hole hard. No fear.
No, no fear. A little misdirection and bam!
All right, we're going to start with the ball first and 10 on the 30. Right hash.
All right, let's get it going here. I see we've got Spencer Shaver in offensively. He hasn't had many snaps on the offensive side of the ball tonight.
Yeah.
He's back
Play-
there next to
Colin
O'Connor.
O'Connor, yep. Quarterback keeper, quarterback lead. A lot of times when Shaver's in there, he kind of starts as a lead blocker there. That time, O'Connor takes a hit, and again, we're going backwards. Loss of 1.
Yeah, tonight, the game so far, Eden Prairie had good speed too, but Minnetonka's clearly got some speed on the defensive side of the ball, and we're trying to establish the run here early in this series. But Ben, I think we got to get a little creative here. It's the fourth quarter. What do you think we need to do here besides get a first down offensively?
Yeah, right now there's a couple mismatches that we're battling through. They're getting pressure on us quite often. So we have to shore that up. We have to figure out where we can work as a team instead of as individuals, get some confidence for our quarterback, some time to make some plays. You know what? We're going to have to throw the ball. Step it up.
Like
let's do
that.
it. Like
Tamar Lear down the middle of the field.
He could go. He's gone. Touchdown. Who was that?
Hold on. Someone's calling me right now. It's the big play operator. Yes, we'll take it.
You know what? O'Connor got that snap. They did get a little pressure, but it was all pushed to the outside. He stepped up in that pocket clean, delivered a strike right down the seam. Love that.
I love that. There was no question about what we were doing there. That was the fly route. And what I like to see is the separation that Marlier created after he caught the ball. His yak, incredible.
Yeah, there was yards after catch. There was no contact.
No.
He got the extra point for
But
Michael Nelson.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he stuck it through there.
How about that? That was great.
Yeah, the good pressure by the Skippers on that extra point play. It is now 9-7, and it took us exactly 43 seconds to answer.
We call that a quick strike.
I think they took a little solace in my pep talk about the Lambeau Field and, comebacks.
I think so.
Everything's possible.
Or about the part when I ask you what they should do next, and then we scored. That.
Hey, next
my
time we
friends.
get the ball back, ask me that question again.
Right.
and
What should we
maybe-
do? Well, I think we should score.
Perfect. Perfect. It's good to have a plan. Now it's time to execute the plan.
You know what? Speaking of plans, that's all fine and dandy, but I remember talking to one of the coaches pregame, and he tried to remind these guys that, PLAY days, play, have fun, play the game hard, play it right, but play a little bit free out there. Not crazy, but free, and have fun playing the game. I hope these guys remember to have fun. It can get very stressful. It can get very rigidity, if you will.
Yeah.
But you got to let it loose. And right there, you saw Laker Nation.
They had a little fun on that last play. You know what I like? I like what
I
you're
had some
saying.
fun.
Because one of the reasons that we were having this conversation was that we have a lot
It's a furry conversation.
conversation.
It's a little cold up here, folks,
Yeah,
so
it is.
our lips are starting to lose their
no.
flexibility.
But
We need some chapstick.
Yes,
We don't need SPF.
No, it's just
Well,
some
I might,
chapstick.
but I'm sorry. You were saying something about a conversation?
we were discussing. We were discussing the fact that we have a little bit of a younger team. We have a lot of junior starters who maybe had not been in that situation.
Get
where
them
they gotta
down.
come back from the other team's lead. So, they were in it last week, and now they are this week again. And, they might feel a little bit more confident, like, hey, there's some opportunities out there to be had.
Yeah, right now the Lakers, after that big play, it's like the game of Jenga. You stack the blocks up. Right now we have a couple of blocks stacked, but we don't want to have somebody pull it out from underneath us. We got to keep stacking. Positivity after positivity. No, we're not sponsored by Jenga. Or Jiffy Lube.
Goodness.
All right.
I have nothing to say.
Skippers on the field. 11:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Laker defense on the spot again. They've been tough all night.
Once again, they throw that halfback swing
nice
route.
catch.
Oh, juggling catch.
Uh-oh.
And another.
Oh, my goodness.
The missed tackles out there. It's tough coming downhill. Hopkins is a good runner with the ball.
Oh, what do you know? Herbst with another play. Boy, he's all over the field. He saved a big gain there.
He did. Gain of about 7. They continue to run that play where they're trying to get that running back out on the edge with wide receiver blockers. It's a well-designed play, and our defense they're running up and tackling, but it's tough to defend.
9-7, Minnetonka leads with 10 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the game.
Hand off at the middle to Hopkins. He's met by a host of Laker defenders. Gains maybe half a yard. It's going to be third down.
Oh, I love it.
There's
another big third down.
Yeah, I love third down when we're on defense.
I agree. I'm going to have to agree with you there.
All right. No gain. Hey, that was a good job by Keene was in there. Henderson, a couple of our linebackers. Good stuff. Let's go. They're going to have to throw the ball. Right now, running up the middle is not getting them anywhere. They got trips to the wide side, also known as Trey when there's a tight end in there. Quarterback drops back. They're throwing the underneath slant. Oh, this time number 11 catches the ball. He kind of runs backwards. What's the spot going to look like? Oh, they're giving him the 42-yard line for a first down. Ooh, man. Will Jones came up and made a big hit.
Yeah, almost had him there.
Yep, almost.
All right, either way, 9 minutes, 40 seconds remain in the game. 9-7, Tonka leads.
They have the ball, 1st and 10 on the 42. Still on their side of the 50-yard line. Our defense is going to stiffen up here. We got to get that ball back. Quarterback under center.
Here we come. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
Shooting
guess
the
who
gap.
it is?
That'd be Herbst.
It's the Scud missile, number 32, Michael Herbst.
Man, he comes in with bad intentions.
I love it.
Loss of about 4 on that play, bringing him back to the 38-yard line. Keep bringing the heat, Lakers.
Oh, we brought the heat there. That was nice.
I
We dial up the blitz there, Ben. Tackle for loss, 2nd and 14.
I hope the national audience is keeping an eye on Herbst, or maybe at least the local audience. He's making plays all season.
Oh,
the
there's
quick
that
flip,
play again.
Shuffle pass to 30.
Oh, stay disciplined, and they did.
Yeah.
Team defense there.
Gain of only about 2 on a play that's designed to maybe get a big chunk of yardage. We hold them to very little. It's 3rd and 11. It's getting a little colder.
Yeah, I'm starting to bounce a little bit up here.
I wish I had a couple more layers.
Layers are good. Some hand warmers. All right. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 3rd and 11. Skipper's in the shotgun.
Defense. Quarterback drops back.
Oh.
Little pressure by Harubin.
Get him down.
Pressure from the backside. Brings him down. Who was that?
That's number 36 for Laker Nation.
Yes!
And
Go, Ethan Patrick! Coming from the weak side. Sneaks up on the quarterback. Tackles him for a loss of about 10 yards. They're going to have to punt again. And you know who's waiting? Jax Jaycox. Multiple big plays back on this return team.
That's just another big play by the Laker defense. You know, they're deep, they're talented, and Mr. Patrick in for the big play.
They're persistent. They're determined. They're not going to give up. There's been some adversity, but they just keep
they just
coming.
grind.
And they're going after just missed
So
the
close.
block punt. And he kicks
Oh, my
it
goodness. Another
Against a
skip-opotamus. Are you kidding me?
down to the 30.
How about that?
It's like there's a magnet on the 30-yard line. Every time they punt it, it's down at the 30. Hey,
That's
7:18 left. Fourth quarter.
That
We
looks
got
like,
the ball.
It's like one of my top drives in golf, and then you top the ball and it rolls 50 yards extra. That's what that felt like.
Yeah, I know. Huh? I don't know what it feels like when you roll extra 50 yards. But I do know what it's like when you have a chip in a chair and a chance.
Chip
Go,
in a chair.
Kenny Rogers.
Oh, we got more than a chair. We got like 3 chairs.
Is it poker weekend? Here we go.
Go on a warm summer's evening.
It's not that warm. And it's definitely fall.
And we need
Quick handoff up the middle.
that Schroeder. Looks
Yeah,
like
running
it.
hard. The way he hits the hole, you can kind of tell it's number 3.
All right. Everyone stay calm. We got 7 minutes to go. Lakers are down 2. It's 9-7.
So right now, I like that we're handing it off a little bit. We're keeping the defense honest, keeping that balanced attack. We don't have to win it all in one play. Quarterback keeper going wide. O'Connor's got a few blocks. Gets to the edge for a game about 3 or 4. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Oh, there's a late flag in the secondary. And the defensive back from Minnetonka is not happy about it. Let's see what they call him. Oh, don't pick up a man's flag. Just leave it on the ground, fella.
He did the old, I think I'm going to drop that.
You just don't do there are things you don't do. You don't do that. That actually can cause another penalty if you move the referee's flag. Just saying. There's a long discussion out there.
There is some
6:42 on the clock.
some jeopardy going on out there. I'm not sure yet what the call is, but it was pretty far back.
Yeah. You saw something late.
Talking to Coach Gegenheimer over there.
They're picking up the flag. What are they going to do? Uh-oh. When you're moving the flag, that means that there might not be an infraction. Oh, something on the defense. I could not read the hand signal.
No, the hand jive I did not get. Well,
I don't think they called anything.
I
Oh, you know what? I think they gave
offsetting penalties.
fouls.
Interesting.
Does that make it
Second
3rd
and 8.
1? It should be 3rd and 1. What's he talking about?
I don't know. I'm just reading the scoreboard there, and
They called it 2nd and 1 on the box over there. Or 2nd and 2.
Oh,
I think there was a 5-yard penalty that we accepted instead of having to go to 3rd down. So now it's 3rd and 1. So I think the announcer that said offsetting penalties was incorrect. I think there was a foul on Minnetonka. We got 5 yards. It's 3rd and 1. There's 6:10 left on the clock. It's the 4th quarter. We're in enemy territory here at Skipper Stadium. The Lakers need a big play on offense.
now last time we needed a yard, we went straight to the quarterback, right up the middle. Let's see what we call here. O'Connor in shotgun.
Schroeder on the far weave.
Yep, same play.
Oh,
same
yeah, and
play.
they were waiting for it. They were waiting for it. And we're sending out our punting unit. You know what? Right now, the place where I have identified the mismatch is kind of on the interior right there of our offensive line. And mainly because we have some younger kids filling roles.
Sure.
But that's a tough. When you got a big play, you got to think about where's our advantage.
Yeah, it's easy for us to hindsight's 2020, but
I know.
oh no, get him down. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, sandwich.
Yeah, that was a sandwich.
Yeah,
We got a late flag.
that was like an uncrustable.
I think that might be unnecessary on 99 for Minnetonka, but I'm not sure.
Sam Emmerich's a nice kid. He usually does not do things unnecessarily.
Oh, okay. Sam, I am green eggs and ham.
99 and Sam did not see eye to eye.
Conflict resolution.
Absolutely. We'll take 15 going the other way.
Personal foul. Unnecessary
Skippers.
roughness on the skippers.
Yep.
We will take that yardage. Thank you. May have another.
Yeah. That was not very culturally responsive. Not a lot of kindness. Not a lot of cares.
No. Complete lack of the CARES acronym
Absolutely.
for those of you at the elementary.
Yeah. Very little.
So either way, set the scene is safe. To back up on that third down call when we went for the run, I was secretly hoping with my hindsight 2020 that we'd have a little misdirection or a play action off that.
Oh, okay. I like it. Maybe that's coming soon. Because here's the scene, is that there's 5:12 left in the fourth quarter, and we don't have the ball. And you need the ball to score in football.
And we're down
Obvious.
2.
Down 2,
Two.
9-7, fourth quarter. It's getting colder.
We're bringing the
But
heat
we're
here.
bringing
We're bringing
pressure.
the heat. We're
Number
bringing
30
it. That's
going west.
Another tackle for loss. You know, the Lakers defense, as far as tackles for loss tonight, the TFLs, just blowing it up. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yep. Yep. All right. Hey, this is energizing for me. You know, every time that they go backwards and
I need my due.
they're behind the sticks per se, off schedule on their offensive track, our defense has been able to be pretty strong. They've had very few third and longs that they've completed. We need to get off the field here. It's 2nd and
All right.
15. Quarterback drops back. 11 shallow underneath. They throw it over. He makes an athletic play
who
to
is
catch
that?
it. Great
That is
tackle.
a play. I can't see that with my LASIK vision yet. Is that Jax Jaycox?
Noah Benson, linebacker.
I can't see from here. Is that?
Yeah, that was
That was 35 Noah Benson,
Yeah.
the senior. Did you see him recognize that and just complete the play?
great underneath coverage. You know, actually, I was impressed with the way 11 went up and got that ball, and he had some space if he would have got past Noah Benson, but Noah said, no, wait. All right, 3rd and 15. They have to get to the 36-yard line. 4:21 left in the fourth quarter. Our streaming audience, I know that you're with us. Stay strong. This is going to have a fantastic ending.
It's going to be good. Once again, the Lakers forcing Minnetonka into another 3rd and long. 4 minutes, 21 seconds to go. Oh, yeah, we got, is that a skull chant by the Lakers over there?
Hopefully.
Student section. Anyways, here we go. Laker defense. If you're at home, stand up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey,
go.
This is a great opportunity for our defense. We have 3 high safeties. We are looking to tackle them in front of us, keep the ball in front of us.
Get him down. Get
Oh,
him
we
down.
got some pressure on the quarterback. He eludes it. He throws the quick. Throws across the middle. Incomplete. Oh, I believe that would be number 33, Sam Emmerich, on the defensive play.
That was
Man,
huge.
Our defense has just been flying around
Are you kidding me?
every time.
Team defense.
Yeah.
If you look downfield, you could see that the defensive backs were just like super glue, covering them. And so that forced the quarterback out of the pocket, made a tough throw on the run. And who was there? Sam I am.
Yeah, earlier in the evening, we talked about how we're going to try and get pressure with our defensive line and go back in coverage. We had 7 guys back in coverage, and the defensive line made Severson scramble, and there we were. Nothing happening.
Modify, adjust, make it plays.
Yeah, every time that they've been challenged, our defense has risen to the occasion. They've only given up 9 points.
All right, Ben. Special teams, quick.
Here we go.
Do you think we go after this?
I wouldn't, because guess
No?
what?
Okay,
Look
no.
where Jaycox is
The answer
standing.
is
He's
no.
at the 48-yard line. Let's get the ball. Look at Shankopotamus.
Get out of bounds.
We're going to get the ball on their side of the 50-yard line with 4:06 to play here in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for more.
Trials and tribulations, ups and downs, peaks and valleys, highs and lows. Lakers are going to get the ball with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left with tremendous starting field position. It is time for a Laker victory. Let's go. I know,
All right.
tough to follow that.
Let's set the scene. Scene is safe. O'Connor's back at quarterback. It looks like he's got Schroeder next to him.
Oh, we got
Shotgun.
ISO coverage in front of me here. Look at that. Single coverage.
Absolutely.
Who is that, 5?
Yeah, we got Matala down here. Quarterback throwing right away. Hey,
Oh,
quarterback
Connor.
run. There's that space.
Get out
Get
of bounds. Get out
upfield.
of bounds.
Avoid
There
the
you go.
hit. Gain of about 8. That's a good start.
Hey, smart play. Nothing downfield. Didn't force anything. Obviously a big possession here.
3:58 left.
Captain Obvious in the booth.
3:58 left. I
Outside
love
the
it.
booth. Hope he's
Getting-
got an extra layer on.
Getting the juices flowing for Colin O'Connor, getting him back in the game here. Good spot, 2nd and 3 it looks like. Bobbles the ball, throws a quick hitch out there. That looks like Marlier.
That is Spencer Marlier with the
Oh,
reception
that's a
there.
very interesting spot.
Did they give it to him?
Gosh. First
Yes, they
down.
did.
They give him the first down.
Jeez.
It looked like he had a couple more yards there. He must have stepped out after he caught that ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 33-yard line as the Lakers start their drive rolling with a first down.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And we have 2 timeouts remaining, by the way.
We do. And this is actually a time when you want to execute what's called a 4-minute offense, where you want to have a good drive, go down and score, but leave as little time on the clock as possible. Score first, time's the secondary thing.
They're only
O'Connor
bring the
drops back,
pressure.
he's
Look
got
out.
pressure. Get rid of the ball. Oh, my gosh. Just over
a-
the head of LaGrange.
Oh, that was so close.
It was close to being intercepted as well, so let's be happy that the ball is still in the Laker possession.
O'Connor hanging tough there. He held on as long as he could. Threw it just over the outstretched arms of number 19, Kyle LaGrange.
Yeah.
LaGrange is a tall drink of water, too. That was just over his hands.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, O'Connor did a good job trying to make a play there. There was pressure up the middle, which is the hardest pressure to deal with as a quarterback. 2nd and 10.
All right.
God, the fans are going crazy on both sides. They set up the
the
screen.
bubble screen. Get out
going,
there.
baby. Get
That
going.
boy Schroeder.
Yes, he gets about to the 26-yard line, which is going to make it about 3rd and 3.
How
the
about
clock
that?
is running at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. A lot of threes going here. 26-yard line.
That was a nice, that didn't look like much of a pass, but that was a nice touch pass there
Yeah,
to
it
Schroeder.
was.
He had hit him on the run, didn't have to slow down or reach back for the ball.
Yep.
Nice toss.
And Schroeder showed good patience there. It's tough. That ball feels like it's floating forever.
Patience.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Huge play.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go Connor off the right side.
Oh,
no.
No. Fall on it. Fall on it. Ben, he's been saving us all night with that high snap catching, but that one was way up there.
Okay, John,
Yes.
the game's not over.
No.
We talked about the high snap all night. You're right. But you know what? Next play. Put it in your rearview mirror. So now we got to get down to the 23-yard line, and we are back at the 45, and it's 4th down. What do we got in the bag of tricks? If I were you, I'd throw that. Look, they have 4 deep safeties right now. This is what we got to do. We got to hit something underneath, and we got to make a play.
Yep.
Oh, I do hook and ladder.
Oh, jeez.
And we're going backwards even further. 2
That's
minutes
too
and
bad.
15 seconds left, and we turn it over on downs. On our side of the field, we got tackled all the way back to the 41.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate series of events there. We were in a position to go up, but hey, you know what happens? It was just a little bit high for our quarterback. He's made some good saves tonight, if you will. And Ben, talk a little bit about the shotgun position and if it is, in fact, the same distance each time what the Lakers do. Is it not?
It is. You know what happens in that situation is, as a center, you have multiple jobs. Your first job is to deliver the ball back to the quarterback.
Yep.
But the most difficult job is blocking. So you start thinking about the difficult end, which is getting the block and protecting the man in front of you, that type of thing.
Yep.
And sometimes you forget about that snap, and that's what happened. And it's too bad because the Lakers have been battling back, and you're like,
timeout.
Like
gotta
you
do
said,
a timeout, quick timeout there before the
2:10. There's no 2-minute warning.
I was hoping there was one because we could use it.
Yeah. So what really happens, though, is people are just out there trying to make plays. The kids are working their tail off,
Yeah.
and things like that happen. So it's too bad. We do have a chance to get the ball back, maybe with 20 seconds or so on the clock.
Well, here's the deal. So Minnetonka, they get a first down, they might seal it here. I think we got one timeout left. If Tonka keeps it on the ground, which I'm guessing they will, I don't know. I think we got to use their timeout right away. Use the final one.
Yeah. If they run the ball, we call timeout. We try and get them in a spot where they feel like maybe they have to throw it or something to get a first down.
Right.
And as you're tackling them, you're trying to rip the ball out. I mean, really, that's what you're telling your defense.
Defense has been really good tonight for the Lakers.
Absolutely. Don't give up.
They're not.
Handoff 23 Hopkins. He's met immediately.
Oh,
Look at them trying to get the ball. Look at that. They're trying to get the ball.
Oh, late whistle. They kind of let him.
Oh, there's the ball now. But that's what they were doing. They were holding him up and trying to rip that ball out. The whistle did blow at 1:59, and I believe we called a timeout immediately.
Timeout on the field. That's Prior Lake's third and final timeout of the game.
So now they're going to have 2 more plays. We did kind of push them back there, so now it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Boy, we could use I'd really like a turnover.
Turnovers would be good. Now, I'm expecting that they're going to do some sort of run. I would not be surprised if the quarterback just held on to the ball, tried to burn some time, and they are going to have to try and punt and pin us down there. We're going to get the ball back probably with about a minute left. And you know what? No timeouts, but it's still an opportunity.
Yeah, let's hang in there. Let's force them. Let's force them to either punt, hopefully, because you know what, special teams.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen in special teams.
Yeah, and the most important play is the next play. So let's make a stop here. Okay, Minnetonka's they're tough. They're risky business. They might even throw it.
3rd and 11. Here we go. Lakers bring pressure,
Handoff
obviously.
Once again, Hopkins going wide this time.
Don't let him get.
Great safety support there. Good job. Tackled for no gain, and now the clock ticks. We got to get the ball set as soon as possible. Set the ball down because that's when they start the play clock. 1:42 at the play clock, so they should have to snap it with about 1 minute left.
Burnsville beating Eastview 17-0. Or Burnsville beating Maple Grove. Wow, 17-0.
Wow.
Maple Grove beat this Minnetonka team here last week.
So
either way, 4th and 12. We got a minute 17 and counting.
Oh, they're going for the block right now. Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez.
So the ball bounced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Like I said, a minute 4 left on the clock. So, like I said, it was going to be about a minute. So we want to right now, John, get into a position where we can throw a Hail Mary. So your first idea is let's get 15, 20 yards here so that we can throw one towards the end zone.
Right. You know, it's risky to throw the ball towards the middle of the field. Risky. You think we're going to have to get something towards the sideline so we get out of bounds, but you know what? There might be a big play open in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said, a couple big chunks is what we're looking for. There's not the clock stopping after a first down like in college football. So we're throwing the quick out right there.
Perfect.
They called it incomplete because they raked it out of his hands at the last second.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good defensive play. All right, but that only took about 4 seconds. 2nd and 10. All right, Lakers.
What a game.
Hey, this is, like we said, it's going to be an awesome inning. Let's get a couple big plays here. Give ourselves a chance.
That's right. We're one big play away.
We got you, Colin O'Connor. Protect up front.
One big play away.
There's that slant down the middle. Oh, short hops.
Hit the ground.
I like the idea, though, to get the ball to Parker Ellis. Okay.
Okay, so
right now
we need a
54
first down.
seconds. Times is not as much of a factor as the first down.
We need,
Protect the quarterback. Get the ball to a playmaker. Come on, Lakers. Come on, Lakers. Stay strong. They got the seam routes coming. Quarterback's under pressure.
Look
again.
out. We
Now,
don't have any timeouts
the clock's
left.
running. Get back. Get lined up. Get lined up.
43 seconds and counting. We have no timeouts remaining.
Okay. Hey, like I said, let's get
10
to
yards.
the 50-yard line. Get lined up there. They're bringing heat.
Oh.
He's short. He made the catch, but he's short. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Gain of about 15. We needed 17.
Was he short? I can't
was
see
short.
from here.
23 seconds left on the clock.
Yep, turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs. And,
well,
man.
tough
John,
game.
It was kind of what we expected. A very evenly matched game. Unfortunately, in the end, a couple big plays went the way of the Skippers instead of the Lakers. But our boys fought, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's no one play, especially in a tightly contested battle like this. 9-7, 23 seconds to go. Lakers turn over the ball on downs. Defensively, the Lakers were terrific tonight, I think.
Yep.
Offensively, we had our moments, but we just had trouble capitalizing and keeping that momentum.
Yeah. And honestly, it was that last drive that we were getting close, and
Yep.
We were feeling momentum. We were feeling good, and you know what? One play can make all the difference. Unfortunately, it went the way of the Skippers tonight. Final score: Minnetonka 9, Prior Lake 7. Lakers fall to 2-2. Happy to be coming home to the friendly confines of Lakers Stadium, Dan Patch Stadium, tomorrow or next week for homecoming.
For Ben Tressel, I am John Wallstrom. Thank you again for joining us on the stream here. We'll catch you next time. And thankfully, it's at home.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers.